All right. Hello, guys. How's it going? A little later start to the stream today, just a little bit, but wanted to chill with some friends. We're playing some Don't Starve together. Also because they yap so much in the Epic 7 streams that there's no reason to be super duper early. But how you guys doing? Hey, Inose, how's it going? Let's see who else was in here earlier. Susanoo. Oh my gosh, so early. Oh goodness. And we have Senpai as well. Lag Purgatory. Ghost of Cat Ruin. How you guys doing? Yeah, we're live. We're chilling. We're gonna chill until. Is that worth buying? No, that's not worth buying. It's kind of tempting. I like Unity set. Okay, we're gonna chill until they start the stream. So, kind of fool around for a little bit here, see what we can get done. Hey guys, hey Moon, hey Non-Sensei, user HP Samsung, love the name. Nekomancer, hey, how's it going again? Hyunmai, how's it going? Lost Eye of Odin, I like that name too. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Welcome to the stream, guys. Ray says, yesterday I folded. Oh yeah, oh my god. I really hope, because yesterday was insane. I was talking to some of my friends today about it. 4 matches, 5 hours. It's absolutely egregious. Smilegate really needs to learn how to put on a live broadcast, because taking a 5 to 10 minute break with 10 to 15 minutes of intermission commentators just talking is just purely unacceptable for how fast matches are in E7, right? Have the commentators talk during the draft phase. That is the whole point of the draft phase, is to prepare for the match, right? Talk about the match leading up to it, you know? Yeah, I think it's absolutely just atrocious how they handle the streams. There's too much just dead time, right? If we took just the draft and the matches and compiled them into a single video, I guarantee you it's no more than an hour to an hour and a half of actual content being played. Maybe 2 hours. Out of what? A 5-hour stream? If over half of your stream is dead time, I don't know. And I understand they had like technical difficulties yesterday, but it was also just, I think it's unacceptable. And if it is for, you know, prize money, integrity, stuff like that, who's to say that they're not intentionally, you know, intentionally lagging to have like a quick like emergency meeting with all the people who hold like stake in the account. Oh, hey guys, oh no, quick, pretend you're lagging so we can go discuss your strategy going to the next round. Who knows if that's happening between players? I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything, but you know, I think players should be given match losses and stuff like that for these types of things. And I know sometimes it's out of their control, but again, the integrity of the tournament setting, right? If you're holding PvP matches for money, for big stakes, then I think there should be some incentive to make sure that your Wi-Fi connection actually works, you know? Ruin says, are you still using Fribbles? Yes, I do use Fribbles. Love using Fribbles. Hey, Mr. Velocity, how's it going? Gemini Lee, good to see you again. Got your name right today, so I'm already doing better. Quackers says, dying of waiting. Yeah, it's okay. They're currently not doing much right now. I'm trying to figure out who I want to gear next at the moment, because we got our, if you weren't here last stream, we got Arbiter Vildred fully geared. Look at this guy. Oh my god, guys, you will not believe the fun I had with him in RTA today. It was great. Oh, it was great. Nintengai, you made it on time, don't worry. And that dead time became bedtime? Well, at least for me. I definitely passed out for a couple minutes in the stream there, so that was kind of embarrassing, but it's all good. Literally got the fear debuff inflicted on me. I didn't snap out of it. Had to wait 2 full minutes to snap out of it naturally for the debuff to wear off. We fell asleep at the same time last night, but I didn't wake up till noon. Ooh. Yeah, I woke up at 11 o'clock this morning. It was, well, I take that back. I fell asleep at like 4 something. I woke up at 7. Just because naturally that's, you know, a time to wake up for me. The sun's like shining into the room, so I closed the blinds, went back to sleep, slept till 11. So still only like 7 hours-ish of sleep, maybe less. Feeling a bit refreshed though. Much better than yesterday, because yesterday was a work day, right? Yesterday was a work day. I had to come home from work and then do the stream, so that was definitely tougher. You think Smilegate can check gear data for integrity? Oh, no, I don't think that they're swapping gears. That's not what I meant. For the integrity, I meant like, oh no, no, boop, and then they disconnect from their, like, call. I think they're probably in some sort of a Discord server call thing, you know, with all the players in there. And then Smilegate officials are, like, monitoring them so that they can't be in other calls and stuff. But, oh no, strategically disconnect. Quick. I'm gonna hop in a Discord phone call with my buddies who are watching the stream, you know, and then we're gonna discuss strategies of what to draft and, you know, what to do. And then like 5 minutes later be like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm reconnecting. Oh, my internet's so bad. Sorry. You don't know if that's going on. I'm just saying. I know, it's like very pessimistic of me to be like, oh, these guys are probably cheating, but hey, up until like a year? Maybe 2 years ago, every other Epic 7 World Championship has had cheaters win, so it is not out of the realm of possibility. When there's money involved, people will do anything. And when enough money is involved, people don't care about stooping to new lows. What do I think are the biggest RB counters in the meta currently, other than like Briar, since she only partially solves him? Tori's pretty good. If you're just trying to like nuke him, Tori is pretty good. But you need an extinction unit, or like a anti-revive unit. So you can't really use like Singelica. It's not really a thing. Why is this defense team working? I don't know if this defense team's working. Anyway. Yeah, you need something. Oh, this is a fun team actually. Here, I'll show you guys this team. This is a super fun control team. You have some issues with him since you draft lower damage for tank down. Yeah, he's really good to tank down teams. That's the problem. Is like he's really good to tank down and debuff teams. Unless you stun him. Why is my opponent so fast? Why does she have so much effectiveness? Oh my god. What the heck just happened? Okay, never mind. This is not gonna be a great experience then. Whoopsies. Oh. She's gonna push up. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh yeah, this is really bad. Is A Leica good to RB? Technically, if you can pull her off. That's the problem though, is like pulling her off. Okay. Kind of spooked about the Setsuka, but I guess I gotta do it, right? What's a good takedown team right now? Perfumer Bibulus. Perfumer Bibulus with like Ah, shoot. Okay, I think we lost this one. This guy had a really good team. He has a really good team to counter this specific, because he knows everyone's using this team to beat it. So he like kind of countered it. This sucks. Perfume Bibulus with like Bossa Rumka / Estelle is good. Empyrean Ilanov still good. I don't know if we got this. This is supposed to be... Oh, that hurts. Alright, no. I don't think we got this. Yeah, Notos is gonna kill us. Oh, he's on proof of... Wait, he's on proof of valor? Oh, wait, no, then... if he's on proof of valor, then we're fine. If he is on Holy Sack, we lost this. Oh yeah, he's on Proof of Valor. Oh my god, oh, okay. Thank goodness. This guy had a trap team going. This is a trap team. But he didn't have the right... he didn't have the right artifact on Notos. This is supposed to be a cleave. I don't know if we can find that team again. It's supposed to be a cleave. You're supposed to seal everyone. Obviously, your DN pushes up. Your Silverblade Araminta burns everybody, and then Westwind Shuri comes in and just cleaves everyone and burns. It's supposed to be a really clean team, but for some reason my opponent had like a super fast DN. That's like over a 300 speed DN, because my Numa Luna is what, 291? Shuri gives like a 10 speed imprint, so yeah, he's over 300 speed. Oh well. It feels like YDCB, Proof Notos, Fast DN. Yeah, it really does. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that name in a while. YDCB. I know he still makes content. I just, he used to be the only E7 creator I like watched, but then his videos take a little too long to come out, so I don't really, and then I think he started pivoting towards other content too, but yeah, his videos would come out for new characters like 2 weeks after their banners. So it was a little bit too long. Ooh, that's what I was gonna... Speaking of banners, I know they're just yapping right now, but maybe we should switch on over. Hang on. We'll switch on over so we can grab like coupon codes if they have coupon codes. They usually like to announce the coupon codes at the start.
Ooh, I think for me, I've really been rooting for Tetsu this
Alright, we're here for the coupon codes, guys.
Going up against Meow Mix.
Give me them coupons.
For him today, so want to see what kind of drafts he brings out.
Yeah, Tetsu Meow Mix, that will be our third match today. Car, any player?
You have a 275 effect res Christie in front of 150 resist Silverblade Araminta, but they still got controlled. How high was their effectiveness to pass Araminta? Depends, because if they ignore res on you, like for example, Shepherd of the Dark DN ignores resistance if she has immortality. That could have been the case. I don't think anybody can build. What is that? You have 425. No, there's no way anyone can really build that much effectiveness. I think that's like literally impossible.
First day, second day, and Valky again. What's so different about the knockout stage?
Avid, hey. Welcome back.
Ooh, now if you didn't join
us
yesterday, this is single eliminations now, which means if you lose your set, you
Okay, what do we got here, guys? Today is round 2 of the knockout stages, right?
Bounce back and really shore up the draft.
Yeah. You have some chance, but we had like a 3-0 yesterday, some game 5.
Single elimination, best of 5 match. The finals are apparently going to be best of 7.
You have some more margin, but not by much. And finals, best of 7. You only have 3 more days. Today, it's a double weekend.
Susanoo, you've been here for 2 hours now. How dedicated. Thank you.
Saturday, and Saturday again on the May 30th. UTC.
Oh, Avid, it's morning for you. Well, hopefully it's a bright start to your day.
$15,000.
Loki, would be funny to know the highest possible effectiveness you could build is. 5 times Pentarolls, 3 effects set. Probably Pirate Captain Flan as the base. Pirate Flan lost her effectiveness passive, I think.
All the way to round of 16.
Why is the finals a best of
So
7?
we do have the top 10 heroes.
It's more fair to have it a
And
best
we
of
already,
7,
talked about this.
just to make sure that, you
let's
know,
skim
no
over
one's really winning by
lots of
luck.
expected heroes,
You reduce
but
the
let's
amount
talk
of
more about the next page.
games won by luck, the more
We have
matches you
one
play
more.
between the
This
players.
is from
Skill matters more
knockout. This is
in
from
these
yesterday.
cases where you have a best of
Anything
7.
in particular that you wanna
For example,
Get
ladder
your
is like the
eyes, guys.
worst thing to
Well,
have
number
because
one,
you're just fighting one match
safe
against a
play
random
is
player.
right.
You can lose to
Well,
15% and that's it.
100%
You could be
standout
the better
pick
player.
for
You
the
can have the
character
best
clip.
gear
Like
on the
Alex saying,
planet
because yesterday
and you can still
both
lose
did
because you
well,
got 15%
and
or you can
Vesuvius,
still lose
Stella,
because someone
and,
dual attacked into you or
Salome,
cleansed a
3,
random
4, and
debuff
some
randomly,
characters
the
like
correct
Iron
one,
Wolf,
and then
Captain
you got
Planet,
rolled,
Splash
right? They
Mountain,
snapped
they're
out of
doing
fear
on
one
top,
time
they
and
make
boom, you're dead.
a
So,
name for themselves already.
yeah, they're...
Celine,
Ladder's
perfect
definitely the
position.
worst way
Long
to
way
judge
fire the
skill.
rising towards the top.
Best of
Ruka in that pre-ban.
5, best of 7, you know, those
Maki,
are...
it's
They
related
take the
to Salome,
luck
right?
out of the equation to an extent,
Exactly, and I think one thing
Not
really
fully,
stands out to
but
me
yeah.
about the way the game is being played right now.
Your favorites
which
got
is
knocked out yesterday. I'm
traditionally
sad. I know
the
Richard is
protection
gone,
slot
guys.
is usually
No Richard,
reserved
no
for an
Light.
opener character
Who are we
like
to vote
Hawk,
for? Who are we to
Regalia,
vote
Seagate,
for?
Politis. But if you actually look at what is being picked by these players now, it seems like everybody is starting to squeeze themselves towards a hyper carry on third.
Oh, wow,
pick, with some Spirit
quarterfinals on your
Sully, as
birthday. Very
Valkyrie
nice.
Ren, and sometimes Lone Crescent Bologna. So really curious to see how the players are going to adapt around this change in the way everybody is playing the game.
GL says, hey Azza, just finished watching the watch party from yesterday before jumping into today's stream. Good day. Wow, you definitely marathoned a bunch of content there. That's awesome.
Really good overview of what really happened yesterday. Sort of like a preview of what might happen. Well, we do have different set of players, so it might be very different. New day.
Well, we're here, we're chilling.
Boom. Yes.
Yeah, Lunatic Draft is also amazing. I like Lunatic
Why is it
Draft
under that
because it
before 7,
again the
not after 7.
here's the funny thing,
Be
right? Because
under
people
that
are so
7,
opposed. Here's the
2
code,
NP
guys.
second.
People are so opposed to
16
having a third
17.
pre-ban. I saw a Reddit thread about it the other
I
day,
guess it's
Gotta make
big.
it a little
where
harder to
people were
guess,
like,
you know?
"Oh,
very
you know,
hard,
people
very
are
tricky.
torn on whether or not we should
Did
get a
anyone copy
third
that? Yeah,
pre-ban
good job.
because
Drops
third
events.
pre-ban is only a band-aid
There's also
solution.
going on,
It's
so keep
it's
that in mind.
not actually going to fix the underlying problems, and Smilegate will never do a third pre-ban because everyone's just going to ban the new broken units that were released, and so why summon for Notos if you know you can't use him for the next 6 months in RTA, and so, you know, no one's going to allow him through. And I think that's just such a bad argument to have because what do you mean Smilegate's just going to anticipate that everyone's going to pre-ban the newest heroes? Estelle didn't get pre-banned, you know, Bibulus isn't getting pre-banned, right? Let's just look at, like, Salome is not getting pre-banned. It is literally only the most egregiously designed units that get pre-banned pretty much permanently throughout the season, right? Harsetti for the longest time was pre-banned up until essentially she became manageable. And that's the whole thing, is like people stop pre-banning units once they become manageable. The reason why Lady of the Scales right now is like the most highest, like most frequently pre-banned unit is because she's still unmanageable. I promise you, when Ivana comes out, not many people are going to pre-ban Lady of the Scales anymore. Once Notos has something that can manage him a bit better, or if the meta shifts towards really aggro playstyle, then people won't really ban Notos as much anymore. You know, he's already to the point where he's kind of manageable. You can actually manage him if you're playing faster. If you're a faster player, you're not banning Notos, right? You don't care. So it's just such a bad argument to make, saying like, oh, but then Smilegate needs to sell units, so they're going to make broken units, and then they have to make sure that they're not getting pre-banned, and so you won't get 3 pre-bans because Smilegate has to make money. That's such a bad argument, because look at all the recent units that were released. They're not getting pre-banned permanently. Like, people aren't pre-banning them. They're manageable. They're fair units, right? So, yeah, I think having 3 pre-bans is healthy for the game because it encourages people to adapt more. Instead of just fighting the same 10 units over and over and over again, you have to adapt more. Oh shoot, wow, 6 unique bans have just dropped. I banned 3, my opponent banned 3. You know, this is tough. We gotta dig deep. We gotta find more units to make sure we have geared. Okay, they banned Ilinov, they banned Estelle, they banned Bossarunka. Wow, I really need another knight rather than just those three to choose from. You know, I think it will introduce more skill. I think it introduces more flexibility. I think it introduces more, just more fun into the game. I know fun's subjective, but I think we can all agree across the board that if you got to ban 3 units that you hated fighting against, and your opponent got to ban 3 units they hated fighting against, and combined together you had 6 unique bans, no overlapping bans, you would have a lot more fun. You would have a lot more fun. Right? If your opponent hates Control and they banned Witch of the Mirror Tenebria, they banned Yumu Luna, they banned DN, and you hate Tankdown and you banned, you know, the Ruel, and you banned Bossarunka, and you banned, I don't know, Perfumer Bibulus. You got a match on your hands, guys. If those 6 units are gone, you guys got a match on your hands. You're going to be having some fun. More fun than you're having right now.
It's hidden. It's very sneaky.
Yeah, you can't tell what that is, right? You don't know what that is. 1050. What do we know? What do we know about this player so far? Baki?
Lost Eye Voden says, do you think I should build a Xeno to fight evasion teams? Yeah, Xeno's good. I built him after his buff. You can build him in many ways. If you just want him as a support unit to sit there, Xeno's fine. If you could build like a bulkier Xeno, if you want him to deal damage, you could build like a DPS Xeno. He's defense scaling, so he's not hard to build. He requires more specific pieces, but no one else shares the same gear as him, so once you gear him, you kind of just leave that gear on him. Cheering for Hazamare or Toshipopo? Yeah, those two are pretty cool, honestly. Toshipopo, honestly, is like a very underrated player right now, so I kind of want him to win. He also has a cool name. I like the name. You think the issue Lady of the Scales will always have is the fact that she needs specific counters to really do anything, and the fact that she enables cleave will always be an issue? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in a similar vein, I know Zio's much weaker now, but Zio for the longest time was that way. There's no counter to Zio. The opponent picked Zio and then you got cleaved. You can't race them, you just have to tank down and pray. That's pretty much it, so... Yeah, similar, and he enables cleave. He meant to be a cleave counter, and then he just enabled cleave. Phantom is in this bracket, yes. Oh, but this guy though, 1080-50 is kinda wild. This guy is actually crazy gear. Going up against Magic Chi, and they're like dead tied too, look at that. The winner prediction thing is completely tied.
Yeah. Bit surprising, I would say. I thought Magic Chi would get more.
Toshipopo is definitely a dark horse.
Of the night, 1080-50 versus
okay, here we go. Match start. I should have a timer going on this. I will. I'm gonna put a timer on the side this time so we can judge Smilegate and see how egregious their timing is for these types of for these matches, right? How much time is between each match? I should do a timer.
That's because it was only picked when it was required. Oh, that Bien needs some sleep.
Okay, do you think making a second for cleaving is good? Like my second have better speed
If you're familiar with these
gear?
players, the draft actually looks a little bit opposite.
Wait, what?
Magic Chi is known as one of the oldest and most
sorry, I'm trying to
experienced
find the
players,
context
whereas
for that.
1080-50, she's known as a very, very fast, high-speed cleaver. And it's almost looking like Magic Chi is getting ready to cleave.
Can you still Zeo Trap? Had fun watching your videos during that time? Ooh, yeah, you can definitely Zeo Trap still. Not as needed, because literally, if your opponent ban protects Zeo first, and they have the first ban protection, you can just ban protect Bossarunka, and then you basically trap Zeo.
Cloning skill requires her to select the target.
Exactly. And when there's a Runka...
However,
yes,
I do want to add, the Salome was very powerful, even using her own allies. Right? We saw a lot of double free run plays that were super effective. I think we even saw like a double Yuha play with combined.
Surely they'll do better this time around after last night? Nah, I don't know about that. Never underestimate the power of people to screw things over that are really easy to do.
0% win rate so far.
But yeah, I do hope that there's no technical difficulties.
Of the knockouts, only 3 times, but you know, maybe that's the reason why players are not picking him all the time.
All right, RB locked in. That's cool.
Yeah, we got some damage. We got some aggression coming out from the Chi.
Scorching says, hello Azza, hope day 2 finish earlier than day 1. Oh my god, please. Please. I'm hoping, I'm praying.
Which has done him very well through group stages. Has to be on
I don't know. I don't think the Smilegate I don't think the Smilegate team behind the stream production, like the production crew, I don't think they understand that it's okay to not have a 5-hour live stream every week. It's okay for you to just have a 3-hour live stream. It's not that bad. You will have higher viewer retention. People will stay longer. People won't just click away. People won't get bored. Like, the whole point of having an esports focus is to keep people hyped, to have live games, to have people watching these things. Imagine if League of Legends tournaments, every, like,
How do you respond?
10 minutes in a game, they go like, you know what, sorry,
More tank?
we gotta just pause, we'll watch the streamers, the host talk for 20 minutes, we'll just jump to a 15-minute break, we'll come back, we're still not ready yet, sorry guys, we'll talk for another 20 minutes. Like, people will just, like, be outraged, people think that's terrible, no one's gonna watch it. So, and for a smaller game like this, for E7, you know, you definitely want people to watch it, you want the new players to be invested, to be watching this. Right? It's kind of like how people criticize things like Yu-Gi-Oh's live streams. Like, it's just hard to keep up with. They're terrible to watch. There's nothing going on. There's so much dead time. Every time you go click on a Yu-Gi-Oh live stream for the YCS's, the championship series, like, matches, right? It's just half the time you're on a, oh, please stand by, we'll be back shortly. Like, literally half the time. I think it's like somebody did a video on it, and it's like 45% of the screen time or something like that is, we will be back shortly. So, you know, terrible stuff.
You got the counterattack from both of these characters, as well as the
Did they say RB has a 0% win rate so far? He might. I think he's only like picked twice yesterday or something like that.
Yes, you're right. Anti-cleave. Go with the counter. That game mode strategy.
Oh my god, Baka, you're in Europe and it's 5 AM right now? I'm so sorry. Europe is the one that gets screwed the most. Nintendo, you can actually stay up this time, the entire live stream? Hey! Well, hopefully it's not going to be too long of a live stream. Ooh, RB banned. Mort banned. Okay. I mean, Mort is to be expected. You have literally Assyria and Setsuka right there.
So speed is certainly there on the left side. The Lidica, Monarch Assyria, Setsuka. Both players.
Salome Rinnock is definitely a bunny dom, but we'll see. The Magic Chi might be really speeding here against this number guy. But number guy usually has insane speed. Yeah, 1080-50 is like crazy speed, and he has a speed imprint, so definitely going to be winning this match against the Fire Lidica team, I think. I don't know if Shepherd of the Dark DN really has anything for this. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of hard to make fun to watch. I don't know, I actually really do enjoy watching Yu-Gi-Oh matches. It's just that they can't keep up with the cards being played. That's like one of the big issues. They can't keep up with the stuff being played. It's not like Pokemon matches where, you know, they show the card on screen and all that other stuff. Like, there's just too much going on.
And it stuns at the end, robbing her of the turn.
I think 1080-50 is going to be winning this 100%. Just because 1080-50 has, like, not lost a match, I think, like, so far. They've just been steamrolling people with their gear quality. 1080-50's gear is, like, ridiculous. Like, stupidly ridiculous.
If he got the immunity, then the easiest thing to clone it would just
be ooh, Monarch of the Sword of Syria getting picked up. Okay.
Looking to drop down on the injury. Once Fracture Stack in already coming in. I wonder if the Fracture Stack stays once the clone wears off. I guess we'll see. Uh-oh, that's 2 counters.
Letdown says, hey, how's it going?
Some extra damage and injury.
He has to. Well, no, he doesn't have to hit boss ring. He can skill 3.
This one's gonna hurt a little more.
Skill 3 it is. I got that reference, Weeb. That's a good one.
for now.
When the injury
Has
is
PG.
already adding up against 1080-50, Pilfer is going to come in now.
Oh, double counter.
But again,
Uh-oh,
another
1080-50
double
might
counter.
lose this, actually.
Right.
Hey, hang on. I take that back.
Takes her
That's my
down.
girl, Syria. Monica the Sword of Syria.
Magic
Let's
Chi units
go.
are getting active. They want to win this 2v2 scenario now.
Oh, Salome.
He can... Oh, nope. Okay, he's gonna surrender.
Magic Chi.
Wow, someone who...
This game
Okay,
one,
someone who took a
was
match
this
off of 1080-50. Let's do it.
homework? Was this the trap that he
See, if
wanted
you
to
can't
create?
beat him, introduce a bunch of counterattacks into the equation.
1080-50 obviously
If
known
you
for
can't
their
win,
speed, right?
if you can't
Very
outspeed
fast.
him,
Probably some of the best
just
gamers out
RNG
there.
counterattack them
Magic
into
Chi has
oblivion.
Athletica on
Easy
3,
peasy.
Says, do you want to contest? Do you want to race me?
You
Of
like the
course,
meta
Tenedi
now?
not
It's
backing
fun to
down.
watch.
Then he sets forward and
It's fun to
tries
play, but
carry
not
the
fun to
counter
watch.
that
Work
conveyed.
hard
And as you saw there, right? If you know
in the
your
hand is
turn doesn't
important
work
because
perfectly,
oh
you
yeah,
take
yeah,
first
yeah,
turn,
for
come on,
sure.
definitely just come back
Um,
with them counters.
I'm not looking forward to
And
the
one thing
cool
I wanna
tune
point
meta,
out is that
so
this
I'll
is
say that for
actually
sure.
very indicative of a global
Monarcha's
server
kind of
playstyle.
broken.
You see
Monarch is
Magic
not
Chi
broken.
posture
Is
for
that
Cleese
she
on
is
pick 1, 2, 3, and on 4,
she's
5,
just
you can
really,
see
really
pivots
good
to
at
slower
punishing
characters.
teams
And
like
1080-50
1080-50's
following up
team
does the
right
same
there.
thing on pick
Squishy
5.
team
However,
takes a
when
lot
you
of
pick up 4 and
turns.
5 together, I mean,
You know, doesn't really have a
you
way
just
to
fan out
deal
the
with
fifth
her.
pick, so the advantage there
She's a
definitely
very
goes to the first
punishing
big
unit.
player.
So she's really good at what she
Yeah, first
does,
pick
but she's not
again.
broken.
Was the-
She's not picked every match. She has
pick from
clear
Magic Chi?
counters,
Depending
very
on the-
clear weaknesses.
eliminated a lot of
If
damage
you get to
with those
control her with a
counters
stun, a
on
sleep,
or
a
step down
fear,
in this area.
she can't counter or do anything, right?
The more
You can also
tanky
seal
hands
her to get rid of her high
Lost
chance
the
to
first
counter.
turn, but
You
then
can
she's
put
like,
more
okay.
into the game and, you
Go
know,
back and forth.
shuts that down.
Big brain play. I can kind of see where the draft was going. Let's see if this can continue.
Do I think the summer side story of Summer, Syria, and Yufine are gonna return?
That's a bad sign. So we're seeing- okay, never mind. We're
If
in.
it's not in the Book of
Who's that?
Memories yet,
Is
it'll
that
probably be in
Mingming?
the Book of Memories
I-
soon. They tend to expand on Book of
Oh,
Memories.
that's
If it's a
really
summer
good.
thing,
Yes.
every summer they, I think, add a
What?
new one to the Book of
Inversion.
Memories.
The area inversion.
I think
It's
1080-50 is just flexing a band right
Yeah.
there. Because
Maybe
all
this
he
summer
wants
they'll
to do is just
put it
remove
in.
Phantom from
Didn't
Magic
she
side.
do this in the group stages as well? I remember there was
Skip
one
phase,
player
how's it
that had, like,
going?
this questionable defense,
What's
kinda
currently
similar to what
happening is
KJ does
1080-50
sometimes when
actually
he's just
dropped the
feeling
match
confident.
today.
That might have been 1080.
Will I be enough?
Yuha.
Baka says bring back Az's Ritual Beast. That's so funny that you mentioned that because I'm sleeving them as we're watching this game right now. I'm literally sleeving my Ritual Beast.
I know any of them, right?
If you are talking barrier inversion, like we have digital.
They're a pretty good deck.
Bazaar,
They're still a pretty good deck. They got a lot of good support.
can be seen
My
as much
girl
better
Lara
than
got a
here
lot of
right now in
support.
the meta.
Yeah, I just don't think that's an actual. I think 1080 just feels good. Doesn't need that other ban, I guess.
Ritual Beasts probably have one of my favorite like
Let's
aesthetics
see what
of
the
a deck.
cost is. And it's also a double blind ban on the Sea Phantom Politis.
Is it time?
Genesis Ross.
Alright, let's roll.
Swift Secret. On the table.
I like that
Man,
combo a
Magic
lot.
Chi being
Genesis Raw
pressured
is
a
just
little bit in
strong
the
unit.
draft right here.
I was just gonna say Genesis
Yeah,
Raw,
being
you know,
pressured.
the immunity debuffs very powerful in round 2. So having that Swift
Okay,
Flag
Magic
Sigma
Chi playing
on your
very
side with the Genesis Raw is very good. But
reactively.
we're saying about being pressured
1080-50 picked Nurse, so they're stealing the
Yeah,
Genesis
I was saying,
Raws. They're
Magic,
also going for a
you-
fast
Magic has to
pick.
be pressured to take the
Sigrid
Swift Flag
typically
very
not
seriously,
great into
because one of
Nurse,
the
but still, a
biggest
fast
things
pick puts
that,
pressure on
she
the
needs to
opponent, right?
overcome in order to stick the fears is that Nurse Yolha, because for as much as a lot of people don't think fear is like a real debuff, against Nurse Yolha, it certainly doesn't work. So you are either picking that
May the
Sigrid
light
solely
guide
for
us.
the skill 2 value, or
You
I mean, you're just looking to create combat readiness, and there it is. 1080-50 just drops all in. Double revives into a Tori Hyper Carry on 3. So this is where Magic Chi is going to get tested on whether or not he has done the homework on how to defend against these hyper carries, and especially when you don't get the debuffs landing against them.
It's just such a scary draft for the side of 1080-50. You have that Tori when Bossarunka's already off the table. It's just going to be very tough. Like Longest Blow,
Karuel
we
and
talked about how good she
Tori,
is right now.
okay.
It's not a great pickup in the following. So let's see what Magic Chi decides to do here. He needs a unit, some kind of damage maybe that can deal with Tori, and also have enough gas to deal with the amount of revives on the side of 1080.
You do 1 damage, there's double revives already. So either you take out the Ruel Yulha first, or you can
Yeah,
deal with
anti-revive.
this way.
Maybe a
Ooh,
Briar.
Hecate for the
Gets locked in.
Ruel. I don't know if that's gonna play out
more
like
revive.
He is quite strong,
thinks it
but you
will.
do have to go first. You need to create a little bit of initiative with your team in order for her to get her power through. I believe we saw her
cannot give
once
in to
these
despair.
last few days, and she just didn't get the power because if you get outsped, you get run over. It's game over. Empyrean Ilanov comes in with the penetration resistance, and is this another Zeo just picked in? And it is, gets locked into for
no.
1080-50.
Ilanov
just to stop
Zeo.
the turn one
Zeo's gonna
characters
counter
from
the
able to set up
Ahmed.
their carries.
Ilanov's great
This is when
counter
Zeo
against
was at his
Hecate.
Scariest, right? The Heart said he was in the pre-ban, but Zeo coming out as a counter pick, so it's gonna draw
I think I had
either a
two
ban away or,
people.
as we saw
I
yesterday,
had
could
two
be
people
so
today
effective
pick Hecate
at
to
just
counter my
stealing the turn
RB, and
getting that initiative back.
let's just say RB
Kinda built his
is
team with
kinda.
the first turn
well,
mid. So I think Zeo
Not even that
has
RB's kind of really
first team.
strong. It's more like
Seems
Hecate
to
is
have
not
managed
strong
to
enough.
forces The ban on 5th.
They played it really safe with Hecate's design, and I'm
See
glad.
Brace yourself.
At the same time,
The
if
debuff.
you don't mind.
she's only kind of okay at doing her job.
Infinite
She's
Horizon
not
Hades does come out mainly
that
picked
good.
for her skill 2, which is able to
Uh-huh.
just invert the pushback effect from the Zeo. So you're just looking to offset the Zeo with her. So definitely looking to ban out the Empyrean Ilanov for the side of Magic Chi, wondering if 1080-50 just doinks out this Infinite Horizon Hades.
You can only ban one of those CR pushers. Does not ban Zeo. Ilinov is
You know how
the
people
ban.
say like, "Oh, pick
It's one of
Schneel.
those scenarios
Schneel's
where
good
you put
against
units in combat
Bibulus,"
Zeo, and as we discussed,
and we know that that's
sometimes
not.
you
If you
have to
actually
ban
play
out
the
that
game, you
unit
know
that
that's
was
not
meant
really
to
true. I feel like that's the same
And of course,
equivalence of like
Hecate
Hecate into Ruel and stuff like that. It
have
just,
her in-game.
it just doesn't,
This
it
is
just
the second
doesn't
time in the
work.
knockout
It
stage. The other
just
time she
doesn't
was
work.
banned, post-banned twice. And she did lose that one game where she actually went in. Again, some last-second decisions before we open the
Setsuka bet on
gates.
Repose
Magic
immunity or
Chi,
health
one
sets?
up.
Definitely Repose and immunity.
Start with
Fights and
Zeo.
entertainment.
Who do we push back?
Tori is very popular because Tori's really strong. Honestly, I thought Bologna was the biggest winner from the last balance patch update. I think Tori's better. Just Tori, I mean Tori wins the rock paper scissors battle against Bologna. But yeah, Tori's just super strong. Zeo's not gonna skill 3?
The cut from the
Oh,
Ahmed.
1%. She thought that was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
definitely a
Big
victorious
Wait.
flag for the Nurse Yolha, but that didn't cut 1% off.
Here's
And now,
Hecate.
oh, I mean, this is gonna get nasty.
Swift, greater buff.
Wait,
You don't
what?
have to see. You don't even have to.
Wow.
You blinked and you missed the animation. You blinked and you missed the animation, guys. We all saw it. That's a 2-0 now.
Oh my God.
Wino
Oh
S3 Ahmed
my
cut?
Gee,
What
we
is
were hyping up
happening?
1080-50. Yeah, it just seems like the game
Yeah,
plan
so
of
for
the
Wait,
those of,
what?
the new players that are wondering what happened, the Zeo, instead of pushing back the Ahmed, because Magic Chi had 2 characters that were faster than the school Nurse Yolha. So instead of pushing any characters back, the Zeo was there to use his skill 1 to push the Nurse Yolha on Victoria's flag, which is Red Sigrid's artifact. Try to get her up, push the Tori, and then try to just one-shot Magic Chi's characters. But because that play got blown up, Ahmed put greater attack buff on the Hecate, one single S1 plus the follow-up attack, which is going to send a squishy hyper carry like Tori home.
Yeah, and you can't revive. Yep.
Exactly.
When that's
So the
happens.
yield is definitely understandable.
Yeah, that's the video that you missed because you blinked. Thanks
Wait,
for the explanation, Valky. We all saw it now.
trying to figure out what's
And
going
that's
on.
Why 1080-50 is called the GG. Well, that puts Matchy on 2-0 now. It is not a misclick, guys. It's
What?
calculation from the player, and it didn't get quite the number as you expected.
Wait,
It was just off by 1%. I don't
someone
actually know
says something
why,
about Victorious
Tori
flag?
50% of the work there, but again,
So
one.
he was
ban
trying to
on
skill
the
1.
1080-50.
Okay,
Yen,
okay, okay.
Yeah.
What's
be
the
made an
name of her?
example
He
Queen
thought his
Olivia,
Yoho would
right?
cut because she is on Victoria's
the
flag,
circus.
but Ami
Yes,
was
yes.
faster.
Mui, yes.
Yeah,
That's Mui,
Victoria's
yes, that's
flag is the
Mui.
one where you gain the combat
That
readiness
season
every
one, she
time
was
someone
quite the
skill
cleave
ones.
initiator herself,
So
I remember
So-
using her for
he went skill 1 with Zio hoping the nurse would
that's what you're
cut.
just
Just throwing out
these
bans.
Nurse
Oh,
didn't,
1050
and then
is going all the
Ahmed
way.
did. I think
No
that's
question.
what happened.
Well, they're
Because
taking
otherwise,
Conquest
he
lead.
had no way to
Zero
contest
turn
with just
five
Zio
on the
anyway. If
line.
he S3'd and
Tied
pushed
up
the
our game
Ahmed
and our
back,
draft a bit here.
Swift Flag Bear
Magic
Sigurd would
running
still
away with it in
go.
real time.
Rinako was also.
And you can tell these drafts are going through
I
fast. 1080-50 actually,
don't
shout
know,
out to
man. I
MMZ
don't
and
know.
Pro
Okay, well,
Proceed
1080-50 is
swinging
gonna get
the
knocked out.
MMZ
It's
style
GG.
with
Good
the
job,
win
Magic
to
Chi.
opener with that
It's over.
Spirit Eye Celine, so going to be quite scary if Magic Chi doesn't take the first turn, but Magic Chi says, hey,
I don't even
hey,
think
you
it's
know
a
what, I'm
gamble to
comfortable
see if
going
Yoho
second,
would
I'm
cut,
comfortable
because
taking this
Victoria's
slow.
flag is not
He
even
belongs to
RNG.
Setsuka,
It
and
tells you
the
exactly how much
evasion might
combat
just
readiness
keep
it
him chilling.
pushes. He just wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, it's a Salome on top.
Me?
Ruin says, can you expand a bit more into
counters?
why Hakati doesn't counter
Could it be?
Ruel? Hakati doesn't counter Ruel
Hard
for
to, you never know.
like 3 major things, right? One,
Oh, yeah, we've seen
Um,
a lot of
Ruel teams are
Blades with those
flexible, so you can
counters
easily
already
play really
set as
fast
well,
units
Lena
and
on
control
full, that's gonna
Hakati.
put a stop
Hakati
to
is
a
very,
lot
very
of games,
vulnerable.
potentially. Litica gonna be
She has that new
pressured.
EE with damage mitigation, but it's not
Yes,
enough.
here.
She's way
Yeah,
too
Lena will get this win
vulnerable.
in.
Easy to control,
Yep,
easy to
she does
burst
only
down,
let
easy
down a
to
lot
push
of
back
AoE
combat
damage.
readiness, easy to, yeah, just
Not
debuff
just
in
the
general,
damage,
right?
Because
Stun,
Litica as
sleep,
a
silence,
open
whatever.
fight initiator,
Number
she
2,
needs to
Ruel
use her
teams are
AoE
tanky,
skill
very,
to
very tanky teams.
debuff the enemy
Easily
and then
fit an
rip
Empyrean
them back with
Ilanov,
her ultimate.
a
So,
DN,
having
a
an
something that
Elena
has
there
defense
will just
penetration
buffer your
resistance
team
into the
against
team.
debuffs, because
And then
as long as
Hakati
she
literally
doesn't
can't
get
do her
blinded
job.
by
Her
Litica,
passive
which
is still
has a pretty
there.
good chance
You're going to
to
rely
blind
entirely
blue
on your
reds,
other
have elemental
DPSs if you have any other
but
DPSs to do
also,
the
let's
job
not
to
forget,
finish off your
she is
opponent's
usually
team.
built with very
But
high
because you're
effect
playing against the
resistance,
Ruel
so
team,
very good
naturally you
matchup
cannot
versus
bring
Red
too
Litica.
many DPSs. Because if you do, you don't have sustainability, and then Ruel's gonna kill you. Like, you can't, unless you just burst down Ruel immediately at the start, which is probably not gonna happen, because Bossarunka exists, Imperial Ilanov exists, you have damage mitigation units, you have so many other things. It's really hard to just one-shot things that aren't squishy right now. And number 3, Ruel's entire kit naturally counters
Well,
Hakati.
Lee does have some nice
Hakati
matchups
counters
against
Ruel's
Extinction. She
revive,
just
yes,
has some
but
buffs.
Ruel can put a
Kinda
damage
do
limit
with
buff on
evasion a bit,
herself.
so definitely making a statement
And
here,
that's it.
Lethe built very fast now
Unless
with
you're out
this 1080,
speeding,
putting on the pressure.
You're not killing her. Her skill 3 puts an invincibility on her and another person, so
The last pick.
Needs to be a little
Good
bit
luck.
careful
You
here.
know, like,
He's
it- you
looking to
can't
set up some kind of
really
debuff to interrupt, and hovering
do
the new
anything.
Luna, that's
Hakati
not a
has
bad
the
idea.
ability to one-shot. That's the thing, don't get me wrong. She has the ability to one-shot things like Ruel, things that are middling HP, even things that are potentially high HP, up to like 30k health. She can one-shot them. But that's assuming you take a turn. That's assuming they don't have the proper mitigation on their team. I know there's the, sorry, damage share she ignores, right? But,
Fastest is Lethe.
she still
It's not
defense
a team with
penetrates,
Yuma
so
where she can get back-to-back turns.
yeah. I mean,
Down
you know,
0-2.
just saying.
Fans are there. Alita and
Hakati
Spirit
is
Lead.
not
Gets
really a
down.
good
Lena takes prio over
anti-revive
the movement. Spirit Eye We've seen how
counter
effective this unit can be.
because
So Lethe's gonna have to
nothing
pull a
in
lot of
her
weight.
kit
1080-50 set up a specific
allows
trap
her
for
to
her. Let's see
be
if it pans out.
Lethe could be
anti-revive
against,
effectively.
Arthur Vildred.
She's just a unit with a passive that you throw onto the team and you hope that the other 4 units can do something that you drafted. Compare that to Briar Witch. I think Briar Witch is different because she has this lingering effect like Hakati, like you can't revive, right? But the difference is that she has immortality to keep her alive, so it doesn't matter. She also allows you to go aggro into teams like Ruel teams. You can bypass the invincibility, you can bypass the damage limit buff because she strips buffs, puts them buffable, and she defense breaks, enabling all your DPS units to do a ton of damage, right? So that's the difference. Hakati doesn't do anything, Briarwitch does. Hakati can't survive, Briarwitch can, you know? That's the main difference. Alright, we got a super evasion team on the right side, though. Lethe on the left with Fire Litica. I feel like Fire Litica is super popular right now. Is that a sign for me to build up my Fire
For
Litica?
the damage coming in against 1080-50. Salome goes. Bossa is going to be able to wall here, so who do you copy? Who do you go for? Goes for the Arbiter Builder.
Double RB all the way. Let's go.
Skills already gone.
Skill 3. Okay. Oh my god, that damage.
The original
Well, it's over. Magic Chi just won.
And
Did we
look
ever
at the
forget it?
blind.
In
The blind
between.
is going to snowball this game too. Splash damage takes out the
Oh,
Litica.
man.
Yeah, it's
Is this close to GG now? Lethy very low on HP. What can you do?
how's
There's a
Lethy gonna do
boost.
this?
Trying to
Swift
get that
attack
set
buff.
up, right? Has that,
He can
SQ
block
good
somebody
lead
right
emergency
now.
back
He's gonna
to
do it
the
on the
next one, but here we go,
Setsuka. Block and bind, right?
Excuse me, the block.
Bind prevents the counters, so that's actually really
Blind is the
good.
bind. We're looking to not only block her out of
Lethy
buffs,
can
but
soul burn
also
for free.
disable her from counterattacking out of turn. Lethy gets it here.
So here it comes,
does
but
she
RB
put
can
out
still
the
counter.
RB? Is this
Oh,
the
not
game?
gonna counter.
10 second
Ooh,
omen
hang
stacks,
on.
the third one
Triple
down.
Omen on RB.
It should
He's
kill.
not a counter. Okay.
It's a miss, but it
No
should.
counters, no riposte set.
I mean,
RB goes down,
30,000
extinction
Yeah.
applied.
Extinction
Okay.
25.
That's the strength of Lethy with those pen kind of characters. They can deal with evasion units. That being said, Magic Chi still has a lot of gas left in the tank here. 3v2 scenario.
Let's bet on who's
That's
faster,
Setsuka.
yeah?
Salome available with
And this is a tough timing too.
Good defense break there. Lethy doesn't have damage in and of itself though. Ooh.
Another attack, but look, counters are proccing for Magic Chi. However, that bind paying off big time.
Oh, Lethy sealed. No counters actually. Oh, no omens.
Salome had her S3.
Let's
Good
make
damage
this a
into
good
Defense
Lethy.
break. Ooh, and the collapse too cuts her HP pool in half. So even if she gets another crack,
Yeah,
going,
Lethy's
this is
dead.
gonna be tough for the Lethy.
Can she
And the
survive?
Luna
Oh,
these
spear
Jet
comes
Screws are
in.
gonna
You see
hurt.
the splash damage.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Splash it, killed off the back.
Wow, 1080-50 literally just threw this. All right, good job, 1080-50. Yeah, I'm rooting for him. We need more matches like this. Look,
What a
1 out of the 4 matches are done, and we're only 35 minutes into the stream.
First round and lead us
Thank you
off
for your
in
sacrifice,
phase
1080-50.
two
Magic
of
Chi
the
moving
knockout
on.
stages. That's almost as surprising as the light.
1080-50 was
first
dominant in
What a
the
stage
knockout
for
rounds, and
Magic Chi.
now, boom, 3-0.
I'm kind of lost in words. Wow. 1080-50 going down 0-3?
How the mighty have fallen
Kind of,
indeed. Oh
kind
my
of,
goodness.
kinda insane. What just happened?
Yeah, I mean 1080-50 is an extremely strong cleaver, a top 10 player, but Magic Chi is known as one of the hardest tank down players to cleave. Even forcing many cleavers in the past to change
Fumbled the
playstyle
bag, at least
whenever
didn't
they
waste the
have to play
time.
against
Yep,
them.
That's what I like to see.
That's Magic Chi. Drafting smart. Always looking for your counterplay
Being
actions.
serious is the lead.
It worked in game 1 and 3. Very smart.
Break.
Yeah, game 1, having that immunity really helped against
Is
Kobe.
it throwing or is there something happening behind the scenes? I don't know, guys. Hey, look. They're like, do you want to compete and potentially get a chance to win money? Or do you settle for a smaller bag, guaranteed, but you let me advance the next round? I'm just saying, you know?
Not, he wasn't willing to necessarily back down, but he relied on those counter units, those evasion units, and it just all paid off right here.
Yeah, right? Let's see. I love the fact that they're showing replays. Just show replays from game 2. Just Ahmed going for a skill 3 and it's over. Yep. Done.
Now keep in mind, this might be a 3-0, but I think both the first 2 games were incredibly close. If the Coley did not miss on 2 of Chi's defensive characters, that was game. If the cut wasn't just 1% off, that was game 2 right there. So this was actually quite a tight set, and it really could have went anybody's way.
And in the Kraken,
Game 2, Zeo skill 1, in hoping that the hoping that his nurse Yoho would
You
cut.
highlighted this turn right here, Card.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
he was able to
Skill
play
1
that
was
Luna
because
ult
he was using the
so
Swift
well
Flag Bear
and
Sigrid
timed it
artifact
just
on
in
Yoha,
time
so
for
every
the
time you
boss
skill
to
1 it
get
pushes
the
her
turret
up in
and then
combat
miss.
readiness.
So,
And so Ahmed was still faster, I think I think they said 1% faster, and so managed to cut and take the turn still.
he had,
That's what
none
Chico's trying.
he had none from yesterday. But now, 2 wins.
The bans, the pre-bans, did he really ban like Mui and
Gas
Ningning?
back on the board.
That's
I mean,
just
he is a good
disrespectful. That's just
character.
karma, honestly, getting
is,
him
and
for
a lot of
BMing his
guys
opponent like
should
that.
totally have
In an
arguments.
actual tournament setting, if you're gonna be pre-banning
Oh.
joke units
Let's talk with
and because you're so
Matt
cocky,
Dewey.
I think you deserve to lose.
맥시 선수 승리 축하드립니다. 인터뷰 한번 하겠습니다. 자, 일단
God, I can't believe we're
3전
wasting time with an
전승으로
interview here.
3대0으로 이기면서 이렇게 네, 8강까지 올라가게
Alright, when did we
됐는데
end that?
승리 한번
11:35 was
맥시,
the
hello,
end,
are you
right?
there?
So
Hello.
Hello, congratulations.
Alright, I'm gonna turn on a stopwatch on the side. We're gonna have a little stopwatch going, guys.
How does it feel to defeat
we have a stopwatch going to see how long it will take before we get to the next
Happy,
match.
But I'm also very
So,
tired because I have to stay
I'm just
up
gonna
till
start it now at the
very
interview.
late.
I know
I
we
didn't
skipped a
expect
couple
the
more
free
minutes
photo.
that they were yapping earlier, but I will keep the stopwatch going here. Schneel is good, but you need a team that supports him. Schneel's good into like DDR. That's about it.
행복하다고 합니다. 그리고 다음 질문은 또 오늘 지배가 빌트레드가 많이 나왔습니다. 승률도 좀 올랐고요. 오늘 좀 키 영웅이었는지 물어보겠습니다.
Ningning ban might be a
Viper
Perfume
Mildred,
Biblis misclick.
win rate went up.
Nah, the fact that he banned
skyrocketed
two
between,
units
first game and third game
incorrectly.
with the Viper Mildred. And even on third game, cloning with Salome
Can't
into
possibly
Viper
be.
Mildred, did you have this in
You have
mind,
to select
going
them
against
both
1080 today?
and then click like
Yes, it was
submit, like
more
submit the
than
two
no, I
pre-bans.
had
Like it's
to,
not like you click it and it
to
automatically
deny the
pre-bans them,
Salome
right?
Because
So.
Aruka Salome is very strong, and since I cannot copy one of his units, I had to copy one of my units to.
Schnilg's good to Sharoon. Yeah, you never see Sharoon though, so he's not technically he's not good into her because she's never used.
빌트레드 카피를 만들어서 이렇게 어느 정도 적응을 하고 딜을 하는 게 굉장히 중요한 역할이었던 것 같고 그렇기 때문에 픽을 했다고 들었습니다. 그리고 또 가장 중요한 이세리아랑 설화 사용하면서 반격을 많이 이용하면서 이런 플레이를 보여줬는데 오늘 상대방이 굉장히 속도전을 준비했을 것 같았기 때문에 이런 픽들을 준비했다.
Holy moly, you forgot Mui was a unit? I mean, to be fair, I think Smallgate did too, so.
Known as a very fast cleaver, was like Monarch Arceria, Setsuka. You prepared lots of counter units. It seemed like it was the preparation for today. Was that specifically against your opponent to match? In knowing
Who's
that there's
translating
a lot
for
of
whom
speed
here?
on
I
this.
think he's just.
Yes,
I actually don't know
chatted
why
with
he's
some
speaking in
friends,
Korean.
argue the best players in global.
I don't know
and,
what.
LFT.
Yeah, I don't know who he's
And,
translating
they
for.
told me, you know, if I pick Lidica,
Because I think don't
she will
the
most likely
Korean
go
casters have their
Renard,
own
and if I
stream?
go
They have like a
Syria
whole
and
nother set of
Setsuka
people
there,
doing the
I have
Korean
high chance
cast.
to win.
일단 글로벌 굉장히 잘하는 친구분들 좀 도움을 받았는데요. AB나 이런 친구들에게 상대방의 리디카나 리나크 이렇게 굉장히 빠른 캐릭터를 고르면은 확실히 이세리아나 세스카, 설화
Did they buff Mui? If they did,
it
it was not significant enough of a buff for people to have cared. So
이런 픽들을 준비했다고 합니다. All right, some great questions. One last question. 하나 더 질문 드려보겠습니다. 다음 상대는 신트리 선수나 팬텀 선수가 되겠는데요. 어떤 선수가 좀 더 견제되나요? Next question is the last one. On the other side, Sindri or Phantom is waiting for you. Either one of them. Who would you not like to face?
It's quite obviously Phantom because he was the previous world champion. But at the same time, I would like to face it because I like challenges. So, but yeah, I hope the better player wins today.
buff Carrot.
팬텀 선수를 만나고 싶지 않은데
Yeah, Carrot's
붙어보고
cool.
싶기도
One of my
합니다.
favorite
왜냐면
characters.
굉장히 잘하는 선수기 때문에 저는 챌린지를 굉장히
I
좋아하기 때문에
too, guys, am confused by this interview. So
경기는 오늘 더 잘하는 선수가 올라왔으면 좋겠다라고 답변을 들었습니다. 그럼 여기서 인터뷰를 마치겠습니다. Thank you so much for the interview and congratulations on your 3-0 victory, Magic G.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Oh wow, oh wow. So it seemed we got all the answers. We got all the answers to our questions. Good, good, good. So he really came prepared. Oh yeah, there's no break.
Tom here saying, Azza, did you drink coffee prior to the stream? I
see a
don't
turtle.
drink
I see a
that much
turtle,
caffeine.
and don't let
Another
that fool you. Is that
4-win,
what
100%.
Carson?
I'm a relatively health conscious person, so
Don't
I
let
don't
that
tend to
fool
do
you.
that much caffeine throughout the day. I will only drink 1 cup in the morning.
The real tank down player.
Just 1 cup in the morning, that's it.
Man, I'm afraid to talk Sindri up too much because after 1080-50, anything could happen. Sindri, though, very, very strong. Beat KJ2O guys in the group stages, as well as Toshi Popo. So, also one of the standout players in my eyes. But man, I can't really make a call how things are going to go today. It's already insane.
I know, right into the next matches is kind of nice, so what was the timer at? Under 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 40-something seconds is what it took for us to jump into the next match, so yeah, I'm glad. Hey, thank you, Smellgate. The credit where credit is due. Thank you for actually listening, because what a terrible experience yesterday was. I think they realized that, like, I'm sure their streams reflect it to a greater degree than like my streams do, but yeah, we got way less viewership yesterday than we did in the previous matches, which is crazy because yesterday's matches were more important than the previous week's matches, and so the fact that we did better in previous weeks tells me that, like, yeah, that Smilegate was not attracting too many people with the knockout rounds so far. And for good reason, because their production was terrible. But today, we'll get a little bit better. See, all we gotta do is just jump right into the next match. Just go match. That's all we need. Winning RTA is all the caffeine I need? Oh man, playing RTA is like the biggest depressant. Coffee's a stimulant, RTA is a depressant.
All group stages, and Phantom, despite having just a superior account overall, played somewhat sloppy as indicated by that 4-4 record. So we're definitely seeing like a David versus Goliath matchup where, you know, you got the spirit and the draft on one side, and on the other side, well, you have a Goliath of an account with crazy gear. So Phantom does have that first pick advantage, so let's see how this goes.
Hey guys, don't forget, Sindri took down Gomyangmi, one of the Goliath.
Your attitude. How
Oh, Lady of the
irreverent
Scales not
things
banned
to
in the
do.
pre-ban. Harseri, Diane, Notos are the bans.
I'll protect you.
There's an Estelle. We do have to watch out for units like Tori, Spirit Eye, Celine holding that photogenic, but maybe there's a different game plan going on. Sindri, Biblis, and Estelle are going to give him so much tankiness, but on the other side, we talked about Lady of the Scales. She provides pretty much everything. Tankiness, can cleave, really does it all.
Lady of the Scales, Perfume, Biblis, Estelle.
But 1 win.
Taking the Estelle's kind of funny.
16.7% win rate so far. Even
There's a
though
lot going
she's
on.
good, but she's not really turning out to be. She's not really that great in the tournament so far. Only 1 day though, so today might be different.
Yeah, it still shows though that these players really value her, right? Because on the ladder as well, with the frenzy effects, the warfare effects, she's extremely strong there. I think it's just a case of we're picking her in scenarios where the other players have a great game plan in mind with those Thief hyper carries.
Oh yeah.
What is wrong with people
I don't believe
who
we got to
play
see
just
Lady
for
of the
winning?
Scales yesterday,
That's sad.
right? So she's
I mean,
sitting pretty at that 92% win rate, and of course, Briar, which
I don't know,
we are looking at a classic Lady of the Scales cleave.
I
with
admit that I
Salome now
definitely
as the
do
second
get
pick,
more
so Phantom
enjoyment
doesn't
from
really
winning
have
than I
a
do
default damage dealer, but now
losing.
Young Senya gets locked
So-
in. Oh man. I think Sindri came
But then
somewhat
again,
prepared,
I'm
but
kind
is
of a
this draft
naturally
enough to
competitive
stop Lady of
person,
the
which is
Scales
kind of why I don't really
this
like
turtle
pure
enough?
PvE games. I like
Get
PvP
more
games.
shells. We need extra shells.
Competition's fun. Winning in
Well,
competition is the most fun.
Oh man, well if we're tanking down, we
Is
saw Magic
kinda
Chi
how I
with
would
this
put
Monarch
it.
of the Sword Eye series. She's just such a strong hyper carry unit. When those counters are active, when she's awake, you better believe she's putting in the work.
Monarch of the Sword Assyria picked up again. Assyria versus Assyria, guys. But there's a Salome on the other side. Young Senya with the Estelle. Ooh, that's what I should be doing.
First couple turns.
Oh, 100% I should be doing
Phantom,
that.
Are you going all the way with more damage, or you want to balance this out?
Why haven't I thought of doing that? Young Senya with the Estelle.
Time to end our twisted fate.
So Phantom does want to go all the way, it seems.
And I might point out here, Phantom is going for a more debuff, less damage approach to this, and especially after he locked in this Luna. So Oh,
It
Gala
feels
Lilius gets locked in
amazing.
here. That is a specialist single target nuker in killing
Midnight
high HP
Gala
characters.
Lilius is
Good versus
wild. I
good
haven't
amount
seen one of
Synchronous
her in
characters,
so long.
This is going to be quite an interesting draft. I'm not quite sure how this one's going to play out. Phantom is definitely cooking, and we're going to have to find out.
Yeah, just a typical tank down versus a cleave style. Bossarunka actually taking on 5th. That's a rare scenario. New Moon Luna seems very scary though for the side of Sindri. A lot of units that want
Harry,
to
how's it going? Welcome to the
and
stream.
Not a lot of cleanse available, so let's see if she draws out the ban, and she does indeed.
And taking out some heals. And overall, everything does it all. That's Biblis. Gets taken out along with that New Moon Luna. So
Perfume
still left with a
Biblis
very tanky
gone.
team, but
Okay.
are we okay on damage source? Estelle's counter, Saria counters, Runka defense breaks. And
Oh
Young-
yeah, Sindri's got plenty of damage.
And Young Senya also, somewhat of an interaction power. So let's see. Round of the team match 6. Sindri versus Phantom.
Too long?
All right, here we go.
Cleave's
And
coming.
look at the turn meter. The red versus blue. Like I said, a
Uh-oh.
very typical tank down versus cleave.
Go, Kyla.
Oh, and a little bit of a dual attack already.
Your defiance amounts to nothing.
Activating one counter attack on that Estelle. A little bit of injury on the side of that.
Harry said, how have the matches been? Well, the whole first match was just
Combat readiness,
one guy
cleansing
throwing,
her
and
team
then he
up.
ended up getting
Gets
3-0'd.
the abundance damage out.
You
This is a full counter team.
Let's try out my plan.
Oh,
Gala.
double Gala, double ignoring
Nice.
Great.
damage share shenanigans. Okay.
Not enough.
Though it won't make a difference.
Although.
Oh my god, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, hang on, guys.
Is it my turn now?
Hang on, guys. Whoa.
Any closer?
Phantom with the Gala
This
tech here.
is different.
Who do you go for?
Phantom.
Making me
Boss
get
Go
my
for the
plan.
young
Down
Senya.
every character
Yeah,
now
Estelle's
is
not in the
free.
front. Yeah,
His
that's
fourth
true.
is
Estelle's not in the
Gala
front.
Lilius. Let's see.
Oh my god, young Senya goes down too. Holy.
my goodness,
Oh
the
my
young Senya
god.
had no chance.
So you've chosen to defy.
What in the
Back to
world?
back one shots for the side of Phantom now in a
Slowly
dominating
creep
position.
Okay, this is kind of crazy. Oh my god, it's an effectiveness Lady of the
Yes,
Scales.
right?
Yes,
Yeah, it
for
has
the
to be.
A.
Yep,
yeah,
Wolverine
the
comes
AoE.
in and it lands both.
That's an effectiveness Lady of the Scales. I highly doubt this guy plays like zero effect res. Oh, maybe he might. Maybe he might, actually. Maybe I'm the weird one playing effect res on these units. Oh my god.
Attack.
Stay alert. No matter.
Everyone's hardly taking damage too. Because of the
Oh, you
Briar
can't
Witch with the
counter
damage
Giselle.
share. Now she has immortality. Keep in mind she has a second immortality because of Lady of the Scales.
Give Sindri a fighting chance here,
Oh
but-
no.
man, the defense break is going to come through, and once this happens, the Gala Lilius is free to just cleanse, Estelle self-cleanse, really keeping herself in there.
Loser.
Skill 1 the Monarch. Yep.
Oh, the fights.
All these counters from Estelle don't matter because
Force Bell really
you're
trying
not taking
hard
down
out,
this
but
Briar Witch for a
this
second
Harris
time.
weakened. Even though the opponent, they have Lady of the
Let's go.
Scales, just
Oh
on the
my
damage, just
God.
not doing enough.
RGV. 1 versus 4.
We'll get some cooldown reduction there on the S3 with that Soulburn.
I'm sorry. You still have time to submit.
Immortal. We need to bring Ivana
I mean,
right
the
now.
Estelle can try, but I think, yeah, the next time
Yep,
Gala
there we go.
Lilius or Estelle gets the clone,
That was a quick one.
just going to be able to rip that Estelle apart. GG called real fast. Phantom takes a quick 1-0.
Guys, is this already a big problem? A
Don't say
turtle,
it. Don't
turtle
curse him.
player. The shell has been
Hey.
ripped into 1,000 pieces.
Gee, I want to talk to my boy Valky here for a second, though. Val, we were
Uh-huh.
kind of talking about the Salome interaction, right, with Bossarunka. And while it is effective that Bossarunka doesn't let Salome counter or pick, units on your side, man, she is just all these players are using Salome in such a great way, especially in the cleave scenario. Right? I think that's where she's really shining. Is just having
Midnight
that
Gala Lilius
same
is only
tempo
bad
at the
into
start of
defense
these
pen
matches with
resistance.
Double
Yep,
Freedom.
you're
We
correct.
saw double Yulaws, and now we got the
She's
double
bad into
Gala
Imperial
of all things.
Ilanov. She's bad into
That's
Bien's
right,
like
Car, and I'm
buffs.
sure you can also agree with
Yep.
this as a tank down player. This really showcases the value of having immunity on your characters because it seemed like Phantom was just able to get away with the game by landing at first the defense break with that dual attack softening up the boss Runka, but then also following up with Lady of the Scales and the Fear. So not having immunity really hurts Sindri's style, especially if you're trying to be slow, let your opponent play the game. And Phantom was just able to take advantage of what he saw once the draft broke open, the gates were open.
Adding to the bans, Zio, Sea Phantom Politis, Yulha.
Sindri first picking
and no
Rinok.
Raven.
Okay.
Those are gone. Sindri starts with Rinok first. Pick. Got some speed.
Interesting hovers, most certainly
Coley,
not
on
the Tempest
standby.
Surin. That's
Aha.
more like it. A hot pick. Tactical Coley comes in. Freerin, G-Cliff, you want to let the people know Freerin's stats as of yesterday's matches?
Yes, yeah,
Most
2,000% win rate.
I've made it this far. I won't
So she's
lose.
as strong as she is in the anime, huh?
Freeman does hold 4 games from yesterday and 4 wins. Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
Christy. Christy also holds 100% win rate from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you have how many times she was picked?
2 times. So not
Okay.
that many because it was only one day with just 4 best of 5s. We'll see. Lidica locked with.
Oh. She hasn't been back
See,
in the
Fire
meta for a
Lydica's
while, but
so
Frida
popular
does
right now.
give
Look at that,
Lydica
guys.
a guaranteed
Another
soul
one.
share no matter what. So if she does come in, does get locked in here, that means no matter how much effect resistance you get from that Christie, the debuffs on this Lydica is going to land. That is a very, very sneaky play coming in from Phantom.
So this Christy is
Feel
what
the melody.
useless, has to bring in Bellion to delete the souls, which will be likely the ban. So what else can you think? It has to be a 100% force ban in order for the Bellion to survive. Imprint? Speed imprint?
That would be.
Gonna lock in a
surprising.
speed
I mean,
imprint.
I think you only take that if you have your opener on 3rd pick, so I'm sure this
That's
is
what I
just a
was thinking.
placeholder hover.
Yeah, Lydica's
Yeah.
main thing before is that she didn't strip
No shots,
all
Sindri.
buffs.
Wait, he's hovering imprints though.
Nah,
Now that she
I'm not believing in
does.
this.
Fire ring. Oh,
Super popular
shoot!
unit.
Oh, and he does!
Ooh,
Wait, are we
okay.
missing anything?
Racing with
Golden
wait,
Ring
wait.
right
now.
Racing with Shuri.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like
that
a
means the Spirit
bluff, like
Isoline is on an
Evandy.
opener build.
It
No, no,
has
no,
to be,
that
right?
means
'Cause
Spirit
otherwise you're
Isoline
just
is
setting
an
yourself up. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have both the Renok and you have Spirit Isoline on high speed builds, and you're just hoping Phantom doesn't read it. And if you can ban the Tacticoli, outspeed, get ahead of him, that gets you a free win. But it's Phantom. I'm sure he knows this. He's a very seasoned high speed player.
Aki.
Phantom dealt with all the speeds out there. So Shuri imprint has to be gone. The free Soulburn, Frida banned out. Phantom had a pretty good read, doesn't let that go, but Bellion stays.
Yeah, belly behind the Christie. It could be. We don't know what Christie's going to protect yet. That could be a very scary interaction. Here we go.
Seals on the back. Street Isoline all the way in the
Lidica does
back.
outspeed. This is looking like an Aki showcase, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy.
Yeah, once the storm settles, Aki is waiting.
Yeah, and look at that.
Phantom is definitely
ahead of
cooking.
this Phantom's entire team.
I mean,
That
he was,
in fact an opener.
you know,
Spirit Isolation,
in
she
the
gets the
top.
push. This is a tag build.
Ooh.
Steals the turn, goes another Lidica, knocks her out of the turn.
Oh my god.
I
Celine?
think Sindri's cooking.
Uh, Aki still doesn't care about this immortality though.
Lidica could not finish the combo.
Cleanse.
Aki does get the turn here. What does
Aki
he
doesn't
do?
care.
What a strong start for Sindri. Phantom shaking in his boots. Here we go. Soulburn activated. Chains unleashed.
Sure that not even ashes will remain.
Scorch.
You're gonna get rid of Spirit Isoline.
And
Oh!
that's a crit too. So
Ooh,
Will
that
losing
is
one
huge.
Soulburn's worth of HP on that character.
Let's go, Phoenix.
Stand aside.
Aki has one more. Okay, but he can't strip anymore, so Spirit Iceling sacrifice herself to protect everybody else.
Burn, Immortal.
Will be taking the Renat to 1 HP.
Field experience is crucial. Your attack pattern.
Here's Goldie.
Skill 3, trying to strip here.
Damage is
Big turn
certainly
here is
there.
does this land on the Bellion?
Oh, that
That's
sucks that
very
it hit the
solid.
belly
Well
in.
done, Phantom.
Yeah, Phantom's cooking with this
A lot
one.
of damage on the right.
Holy.
I cannot let you pass.
Don't think it's salvageable.
Sindri's not giving up, still trying. We're laying in a little bit of the damage on the free rim, but with the Bellion being stunned, no counterattacks going over to him. It's looking a little bit over, guys.
Looking grim for Sindri, even though that amazing start, the lockdown, that tactical
Oh.
Coley, plus that insane Aki, Aki Unchained.
Just a tap and a win for Phantom.
God.
I can't believe it, guys. Freerin stays 100% win rate. Who could have guessed?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good to see an Aki win. Aki is amazing, guys. I don't know. People have always said like, he's mid, he's mid. I don't see where he's been mid, guys. Every time I throw him out there, he always does his job,
Yeah, it
so.
was a very tough game for Sindri to draft through. I think for an opponent like Gomi, I mean, Sindri was able to cook a little bit, but with Phantom, I mean, he's just going for the kill. You know, he goes for the throw. He says, I'm going first. I'm picking classic openers. I'm pushing my team above, and, you know, I'll just take you out like that. And I think the game plan is lining up for Phantom quite nicely.
Guys, I don't want to say it, but could this be another 3-0? Oh my goodness.
I mean, look, if we get another Aki showcase or something similar, I don't really mind how the score goes. Is it just me?
Someone needs to be made an example of.
Your Aki
I'm
lover.
just surprised. But yes, Aki was definitely the highlight of the last round. Now we're moving into round 3. Basarunka and Salome, top picks.
Yeah, as Magic Chi highlighted earlier, those two characters are a little too strong together, so you have to break up the combo. So with Sindri taking the Salome first, he has to be cooking something. There has to be something left in the tank where he says, I'll take the Salome first, and the draft is going to cover for herself. I'll punch right through the boss of Runka. That has to be the game plan.
Yeah, for this entire match, Light Ruel has just been left out. A lot of aggression.
I'll set the pace.
Yeah.
Swift Lightbearer,
I
Sigurd,
mean, we already saw a little
Basarunka.
bit of flexing
Love
of
that
some
combo.
anti-revive mechanics. Here comes Tori, and that's going to be
It's
going
different
into a
this time.
Basarunka. That being said, Witch of the Mir Tenebria, threatening some crazy debuffs on that lock position. Won't be able to be banned out.
Are you ready?
Phantom feeling a little
If they
extra
won't get out of
room.
the way, we'll
Oh
Top
my
of Luluka.
god, we are off to the races.
Oh, man.
Can I give a swing?
Phantom's trying to clean this one up quick.
Sindri's definitely on the back foot here because the Witch of the Mir Tenebria does force your opponent to adapt, and one of the adaptation is, well, they can just speed up and all in you. Estelle does come through, and you really have to wonder, is that mitigation enough to keep Witch of the Mir Tenebria alive? And does he have a second pick that could somehow stabilize him?
I'm
Ruel
not
White,
afraid.
I think, is strong, but be careful, top model Luluka Nuke has that extinction, so if she does pick a target, Ruel will not be able to bring them back.
And Hecate from Phantom. Plenty of damage. Wow, so aggressive in all 3 games.
Yeah, and I love it, G-Clef. As
Don't
soon
do
as
it,
you
don't
saw
pick the
that Witch of the
Hecate.
Mir on
I'm
Twitter,
telling
he
ya.
goes, Are you sure about that? I can just outspeed and kill, and here he is showing he has some game plans ready, even for the
I'll
likes
make
of
it
Ruel.
painless.
Oh, Hecate's picked. Okay, we'll see.
Second
Maybe
Hecate.
Phantom will
He's
actually
locked
win
in.
with the Hecate.
Wow.
I don't know.
Really packing him up here, saying you do not get any form of revive. And on
Hecate,
top
and
of that,
okay,
still
ended up
bans
eating the
Ruel.
ban, so I guess
Just
that's not
in case,
too
we don't wanna
bad.
get any kind of recovery shenanigans here. If I kill a unit, they better stay dead. That's what Phantom's saying.
Ruel into top model
also a little
Luluka
scary,
is
he's
interesting,
comfortable
but
with top
hey,
roll, but here
still
we go.
scary enough for him to ban, right?
Phantom up 2.
Scared, are you?
Top model Luluka. Was close, 4% off, but got Vildred to cover up.
Don't take your eyes off me. All right, let's do this.
Speed up. Phantom? Who do you pick on first?
Here it comes. Onto the Estelle. Not gonna kill, but
Shouldn't get the kill.
holy damage, guys. Okay, there we go. Now the Estelle goes down from all the damage sharing.
My goodness. Wow! Immediately, and we're gonna go for the skill too. Just going for all-out aggression. The damage.
Oh my god, they're really gunning for this. Oh my god. Okay.
Resisted that B break. Here we go.
Yeah, Phantom just cleaved. It's over. Phantom just having a field day here. Just oh my god, guys. Yo, if every match is a 3-0, I'm down. Oh my god, Phantom just said, no, you have no shot. Wow, that's gotta feel bad for the players, honestly, playing this.
I'm speechless.
I might not have enough questions for the interview.
All I can say, G, is I kind of talked up 1080-50 and Sindri, and both of their opponents knocked them out with a sweep. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to sleep early, which is fantastic. These matches are so refreshing. Yes, this is how a broadcast should be, honestly. How much you guys want to bet? I'm willing to bet you right now that they're about to go into a break for no reason. We're so early into the stream, they're just gonna go to a break for no reason. I bet you they are. I bet you.
You know what? Let's go. I think both Meow Mix and Tetsu are strong players. Let's, get a clean set, take it to game 5. Let's get some more games out here tonight. Make it a longer night. What's going on?
I'm wondering if maybe, because you said it exactly right. The players that were kind of struggling in the group stages are now just so dominant, so strong. Maybe they just had more practice, especially with that big shift that we had from the group to the knockout stages with the newer characters. Estelle, I think, G-Clef, back me up here, now has like a 0-9 record.
Small Geek gonna start pulling plugs in the next couple matches to make sure we go to bed at 3.
Estelle,
Yep.
Yeah, 1 and 8 now.
Oh, 1 and 8. Okay, so she got a win on the board.
Yeah, 1 and 8. Was 1 and 6. So.
You should feel
But
honored.
honestly, like what can you tank? Like what hero can tank against this type of comp from Phantom? Can anything survive?
Fate cannot be altered.
I don't know. It has to be either Yulha, superhumanized, or else it's just one gone.
Yeah, and this game was just the Aki showcase. I mean, the moment he gets a turn, and if he gets his soul burns through, he's just an absolute beast. Ignore resistant on everything. He even lost a little bit of HP here, which you never want to see as Aki. And look at that damage. Pop! He's just so good when it comes to trading against opponents.
As long as he maintains that, I think it's 51 HP, no sweat off his back. As that Ignore Yar, Valky said, very key in interrupting that game plan from Sindri, because Sindri wasn't just trying to tank down here, he had a good game plan. I think he even caught Phantom by surprise within the draft. But that Aki showcase, man, plus that stun, Tactical Coley with the support. Belling was the only way he was going to climb his way back into that one.
Waiting to try out these new clothes.
And looking at this match,
Hey Trying, how's it going? You just woke up? Well, you didn't miss a whole ton. I mean, we did to get 2 matches down. There's only 2 matches left. And thankfully we're only an hour into stream, but I'm hoping they don't do a whole 15-minute break, shenanigans, all that dumb stuff like they did last time. We can hope, we can hope.
Now, a lot of them got to go back to the lab and really see, okay, was that strategy the right play, and did they do their scouting correctly?
That's
The only way Sindri wins the Aki game is if he focused him. If Sindri had a imprint on match 3, you could have raced with Witch.
Both of them did their homework, prepped, but Phantom maybe just had an upper hand so much that he could just press down with the weight that he had. With the account number that he has. Now we all have account power number, I could say. What's the official term? Not the power number?
The glory index, I believe?
The glory index? Yes, this arrow thing you see on the next to your level on the top. Now you have the numbers officially from Epic 7, which I think is pretty cool, So, without the interview, it's a really quick interview with Phantom. Let's get
How do you hit a green unit with a blue one? Every time you try, they dodge?
Hello,
Easy.
Phantom.
Just
Are you
pick
there?
pick a fire unit instead. It is 50-50 though.
Phantom, good to hear from you. Congratulations on your first win of round of 16. First of all, how does it feel to have that great win? 팬텀 선수 이렇게 오랜만에 또 목소리를 듣게 됐습니다. 오늘 3대 0으로 또 엄청난 빠르게 승리를 가져갔는데요. 소감이 어떠실까요?
那 Phantom 选手你以3-0获胜了，那恭喜你。那请问一下获胜的感想如何呢？
感觉心情非常的激动吧，为这个比赛也做了很多的准备，针对对手做了不同卡的调整。
일단 우승을 해서 정말 기분이 좋습니다. 그리고 저는 이번 대회를 위해서 정말 많은 준비를 했는데 그 많은 준비를 했는 거에서 좋은 결과를 얻은 것 같습니다.
So it feels really good to have a win today. I did prepare a lot for today's matchup and also the tournament, and it feels really good to actually come out with the win with the amount of preparations. Oh, good to hear from you. We could tell. So let's talk about the preparations that we thought what we saw. Gala Lilias and Salome that copy broke through the defense of that shell of the turtle. Was that all prepared specifically against Sindri today? 오늘 연애 릴리아스랑 살로메가 이렇게 카피까지 하면서 방어를 완전 뚫어버렸습니다. 그 뱀픽이 오늘 신드리 상대로 정확하게 준비가 된 픽들이었나요?
那今天你选择的英雄有夜宴莉莉亚斯跟莎洛美，那请问一下，这是特别为了跟 Sindri 相对有做准备的吗？
是的，是的，我专门做了一个非常高输出的莉莉亚斯，配合萨洛美，就是应对一些乌龟阵容嘛。
네, 저는 신드리 선수 상대로 이 두 영웅을 선택을 해가지고 스피드 방면에서도 그렇고 이런 거를 이제 토대로 이제 저는 준비를 했습니다.
Yeah, I prepared my strategy against Sindri, especially in this way of having maybe Gala Lilias and also Salome to copy, to have some speed and also to find out a way to actually break through. That was the strategy. Was Gala especially for the damage? Yeah, we could tell. You know, Sindri was very well known as a slower player, very heavy tank down, and we've had some answers from you, Phantom. What's your recommendations to, if you don't have as much speed, what would you recommend playing against this turtle type of player? 저희 이렇게 신드리 선수가 굉장히 체력 많고 이렇게 좀 천천히 느리게 가는 영어로는 터틀 플레이, 어그로 플레이라고 하는데 이런 스타일을 가진 선수를 상대할 때 꼭 촉대기 아니더라도 이런 좀 팬텀 선수의 뭔가 키 이런 좀 뭐 어떤 다양하게 조합을 가져갈 수 있는 그런 답들이 있을까요? 좋은 조합을 어떤 조합을 가져가면은 이렇게 터틀 선수를 상대로 할 때
No, I didn't fall asleep, Bind. I'm still here. I just don't have much to say during the interview. I'm like listening.
就是以比较慢为攻击的选手。
But
请问一下，那对于这种相对的选手，请问一下你有推荐的什么？
No, I don't understand Korean. I didn't despawn. Sorry, guys. I've been listening to like the interview.
我想一下，我觉得还是以控制和爆杀为主吧。
Phantom is Chinese though.
要不就控他。
일단 제 생각에는 이런 상대 선수를 상대했을 때는 컨트롤 부분이 조금.
Because I can understand bits and pieces of what Phantom's saying. My volume's pretty low. I don't want to turn it up too high because it'll blast you guys. But my volume's pretty low. I don't like having headphones and earbuds and stuff in because they actually end up hurting my ears and stuff. So I tend to not use them if possible. If I use them for too long, it makes me nauseous too. But yeah, no, I'm still here, guys.
올라갔습니다. 목표는 어디일까요? 어디까지 갈 목표로 하고 계신가요?
What'd you miss? You're 2 hours late and stuck in a drive-through. Ooh, what'd you get on the drive-through? What drive-through?
你的最终目标是哪里？到哪里呢？
目标肯定还是冠军。
Scorching says, "Can you speak other languages, Azza?" I am I'm fluent in Chinese.
一直也没有取得什么成就。
I actually know
在国内
the
一直被
Shanghai
他在脚下嘛
Chinese
然后
dialect
最近
too,
状态也是回暖了一些。
and I know
想
like
自己吧
minimal Japanese, not a whole ton. I do speak Mandarin, yes.
계속 노력을 해가지고 또 좋은 모습으로 계속해서 우승으로 달려가겠습니다.
Of course, my goal is to win to become the champion, and I will continue to strive to show better performance until how far as I can get in this tournament. Thank you so much for the interview, Phantom, and best of luck next week. 팬텀 선수 인터뷰 정말 감사합니다.
Just a burger and oh, very nice, very nice. Wither says you rarely use a headset because it hurts your ear,
Solid.
but you only use earbuds. Yeah, I don't like headphones that go over the head because it puts pressure at the top of my head, and I don't know why. Whenever there's pressure like right at that top of my head, is why I can't really wear hats either. I get really nauseous, and it's just like, I don't know, it's really weird. So I try to avoid wearing stuff on my head. I don't even like having hoodie hoods and stuff on. I don't usually wear anything on my head. Earbuds though is cool. You know, earbuds are cool. They're fine. I like the ones that are like soft tipped that go in the ear, that like kind of, you know, fully plug up the ear and stuff. But prolonged use does also kind of irritate my ears a bit, so I am Chinese, yes. So I do understand Mandarin and all that stuff. So a lot of these players from the Asia server, they are Chinese players. So I do understand like what they're saying, and so it's kind of funny listening to their. It's kind of funny because there'll be people from like representing the Japan server and stuff, like Phantom, for example, and they're not Japanese. They just connect to the Japanese server because it's so close to them. It's closer than like, you know, global and stuff. So playing on Japan time is close enough to China time. They don't really care. I know they opened a whole new China server too, and a lot of people ended up migrating over there. So
Like the battle of the champions at the end.
next video in Mandarin, please.
Oh, wow.
I'll pull one the John Cena. Pull the John Cena with his ice cream with his binchiling.
Big names are coming up.
Are they going on break now?
We will be back after.
Oh, we'll be right back, of course. All right, don't worry, don't worry, guys. My timer's still running. We're counting how many minutes it's been since the last match, and it's close to 7-8 minutes now, right now. So, yep, and we got another 10-minute here. So, we're gonna be sitting at 20 minutes until the next match. I don't know why they're delaying this. Tetsu versus Meow Mixed.
I shall lend my
Gosh, all right.
May her mercy be with you.
We'll
Return to your rest.
gonna need to mute this guy. Mute this thing here. And then we'll jump back to E7s. Nope, there's the feet shot. There you go. Some of you guys are pretty happy now. Some of you guys are awake now. Alright. A break after 2 matches seems a little justified though, no? Yeah, it is justified, but let's be honest here, who's the break for? For 1 hour... For 1 hour of watch time. Like, who's the... I get it, the casters, the commentators can, like, use a bit of a break-ish. Probably for them. But... I don't know who the break is for. The viewers certainly don't need a break after an hour, I would say. I mean, I don't know. Who am I to judge? I personally would say if people can watch a whole movie, like a 2-hour movie non-stop, you can watch a 2-hour stream and be fine too. It certainly didn't need, so like, here's the thing, like, the viewers probably don't care about the interviews too. Most people are probably gonna self-break at that point. It's mostly for the casters, right? The commentators? That's pretty much it. The players don't need a break. they swap out every, every match. So who's the break for is my question. Probably just for the casters, which is fine, which is fair. But make sure you guys claim your codes, guys. Look at that. Look at the goodies you get from claiming the codes. So many goodies. But I'm counting the total time from the last match ending to the next match starting. So with this 10-minute break, it should be about 18 minutes between the last match and the next match, which I think personally is too long, right? We watched 2 matches in an hour. So the course of an hour, 30 minutes per match, that's including drafting, that's including the talking with the commentators, that's including the stream start time and everything like that, including the play time. We saw about, on average, 30 minutes per match. Taking a 20-minute break between the last match and this match, I think it's a little too much. But I'm just looking for ways that they could potentially improve their streams. They don't need a 10-minute break. 5-minute break is fine. They actually you don't even need all 3 casters there at once. I would say if you have 2 people, good enough. The other caster could be like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna step out for another 5 minutes. I'll be back. And then they can like rotate, The other guy goes, oh, I'm gonna step out for the next one, 5 extra minutes or whatever. You can rotate. That's the whole point of you having multiple commentators, is to fill in the gaps for each other, right? So that's why my question was, who is the break for? Is it for us viewers? Because we're sitting here. In fact, I would argue that most viewers, probably a lot of people are watching on their phones. A lot of people watching on their phones. If you're on a phone, let me just say, you don't need a bathroom break, because you're on the go. If you really want to, you can be, you can be sitting on the porcelain throne enjoying some RTA. I'm just saying. Haron said, have you ever hosted an event? Yeah. I mean, if you're asking me about like how long is an appropriate break, you're talking to someone who's a middle school math teacher. So I go to the bathroom to relieve myself once a day during my lunch break. So I arrive at school around 7:30 in the morning. I eat lunch and have my bathroom break at like 11:30. And that's it. Like, that's it. School ends at 3 o'clock. So before I leave, around 3:20 is when staff are allowed to leave. 20 minutes after students leave, that's maybe when I'll stop by the bathroom one more time. If you're asking me, like, is a bathroom break needed every hour? The answer is definitely no. If you're going every hour, you have a medical issue. People don't need to go to the bathroom that often. And if I've hosted events, I mean, every time I stream, guys, I pretty much almost always sit through the entire stream. When we used to do, like, mock battle streams and stuff, 2, 3, 4 hour streams, sat through all of them. So if the question is whether or not I understand what is needed to host an event in terms of like break times and stuff, I think I can safely say, like, yeah, I can also attest that, probably not needed. If you drink a lot of water, see, it's different. Everyone's different, right? If you drink a ton of water, it's fine. Definitely gonna need to go more. I think there's only one code that they revealed so far. There hasn't been another code. I'm gonna check the Twitch stuff, but yeah, no, I think it's just one code. Yep, I think it's just one code, guys. Should we make a fast Briar Witch? I don't know if I should make a fast Briar Witch. Like a really speedy one. I don't even know how speedy we can make one. I don't even know if I should keep Salome on such a fast build. This tricky is tricky. I think I do have a chess piece here that can be reforged. Speed set. If I don't want to steal from like my faster units, I think I have a piece somewhere. What'd you miss? You're doing your PowerPoint for finals tomorrow. Oh, whoa! Good luck on your finals, dude. Oh, here we go. This one. Yikes! That's a resistance chess piece. I could mod it because it does have crit rate. I can mod the resistance away. This is actually not bad. I can mod resist for like effectiveness, right? That's not bad. That will reforge to 20. Wait, I got one roll. Oh wait, is this a quad penta roll? Was this a penta roll? Oh, this was like my really sad penta roll. That's what it was. This is my really sad penta roll. I think it will reforge to 21 speed, which I think is fine. But if I want a Briar Witch that can crit, I think I have to use this. Yeah, I think I have to use that. This is my fastest crit rate necklace, which kind of sucks, but we have to make do. I don't think we have a faster crit rate necklace. No, I don't. I don't even know how fast I can make this Briar Witch, though. Let's assume we take this. How fast is that? Almost 300. Oh, it's not even 300. That. Oh, wait. No, it would be. If I reforge this 4 more speed, right? All right, there's another code for you guys. Let me test it out to make sure it works. I'll work on Briar Witch in the background. You guys can take a look-see at this stream.
We'll see. So, half and half from you guys and myself. Oh, you guys have been waiting for this matchup?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, that coupon code works, guys. Wonderful stuff.
Updated look.
Okay, yeah, it's been like 18 minutes since the last match started, so we'll count this as kind of looking at the matches. I'll be generous. We'll count that as the matches. But yeah, 18 minutes. At least they're kind of jumping straight into it almost here. We gotta see if they have matches here, or we're just gonna look at the tournament tree for the next like 12 minutes.
Tetsu versus Nyamix, Keith versus Rojin. Let's see who comes out on top. And we're facing against each other in the quarterfinals.
We'll pin this one for you guys.
Predictions from the commentators as well. Here he is, Tetsu. 4-1. One win against Slowly, and another from CYY. free
And we
red
can
love.
see from his most banned
You try to send
protected
Arcdemon
slot, he does
Discord,
have
you're
that
not in
free
anymore
red.
for
And
some
I like
reason.
to
Oh, you can
remind
try
us,
rejoining.
he
I
is
don't
the
know. I don't know.
originator
Don't
of
want.
picking
Don't know
a
why you're not in
hyper carry
anymore.
on 3. All of these
If you were
other
there for
playstyles
April
that we've
Fools
seen
and
this
you
week,
got fooled
Tori,
into
Alone on
thinking
3
our
are all
server was
spin-offs of something Tetsu did
what
as
did
a
I make
very
my server?
low
Oh,
spending player.
if you left a
He figured out,
Roblox server
okay, all
during
you have
April
to do is
Fools,
pull
then
one
that was
really
my
strong
server because
character,
I
pick
changed
them
my
third
server
pick
into
every
April
single
Fool
time and just
into
take
Roblox for
your
April
opponent
Fools.
to town. And I think in a tournament setting, it's going to be very hard to pull off. But you know,
Do I have an
I
account
still
in
think
Asia
he's a
server?
very
I do
good player,
not.
will be
I
able
only
to
have one
wreck his
account.
matchups.
I only ever play one
You
account
can
when I
only
play a game.
a few times. It is a lunatic format for a reason.
As are you making Briar an opener? I am. I'm gonna try to make Briar Witch an opener if I can. I'm not sure if I can.
Already know this player. Check.
What's the thing with Notos' mail? Notos' mail, if you follow through with it, you enter for a chance to win 30,000 Sky Stones, I think. It's like a raffle.
Just a strong player, I think very versatile too. Flexibility, in my opinion, is one of the most important parts of the draft. And even if Tetsu put his name on whatever Valky just said, Meow Mixed, I think can overcome that. Did have a rockier start though, 4-3. But hey, man, the losers bracket side has been coming out on top as of today.
Yeah, I remember that match against Mid Noru was a shocker, but did pull out through the losers bracket. That is Meow Mixed. Prediction, another very close prediction, 7-7. Spring data, we're evening things up.
These are close. Similar to the last setup, both in the relative record and the predictions.
We're moving in. Match 7.
7-7 on the season. So you know these guys are very.
All right, guys, jumping into another one here.
I'm really hoping, you know, make it a longer night, guys. Take us the distance. We'll see you guys at game 5.
Please. Yen, Biblis.
They want to make it a longer night. They wanted to go to game 5. How about no? How about that? How about no? Just give us some fun, entertaining matches, and I'm good. I don't need long, drawn-out game 5 Ruel matches every game. Don't need that. The quality of the matches are what matter, right? And if they're not going to be quality, they better be fast. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, exactly. I think the players just are kind of taking their experience from the ladder, and as we've seen, it's very different in these formats. That being said, Tetsu with the Salome Estelle, I know that Meow Mix has also been practicing both of those characters. I think Salome is just such a good pick for anyone that's really strong, then can flex into more aggro as well.
You can always have better chances against Arunka, though. We've talked about.
You fear the tank down match?
Really not
Tank down matches are fun to watch. It's just, sometimes they're, especially with Ruel, sometimes they're a little insufferable.
Human elf in the form of Freerin for Meow Mixed.
Sid?
Once again, that's the advantage of being first pick coming in. You do have the initiative on getting dibs on the third pick ban protect slot, so we'll be stealing away the Freerin hyper carry against Tetsu. Renak gets locked in as a way to splash the additional damage into the Freerin. So who is her follow-up? And are we looking to drop a speed imprint? Sid being hovered right now? Surely it's not that.
Cigarette on hover.
Very strong pick. I did see a Last Rider Crow hover as well. Also could be kind of a Freerin counter, but it looks like, oh, hold up. I thought it was going to be Cigarette. I mean, we do have the Eula, so...
Oh, there we go, guys. Here's the Ruel. Of course, we got to have that Ruel match, right?
Tanking down does have that opener and that initiative in the form of Renak, but the rest of his team, very tanky.
Yeah, Estelle plus Ruel.
I mean, from a
yes, fuck.
Yeah, Renak plus Ruel, from a pure data perspective, you would imagine Tetsu has an absolute advantage here, but with so many characters that require skill on his side, the Renak with target selection, Ruel needs target selection, of course Salome herself requires target selection. He's seizing control, he's seizing initiative and agency here, and Meow Mix is sort of going with a lot of counterattackers are going, oh, you want to go first? Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back, lean back, and just hit you with counterattacks.
Fallen Cecilia. Not the very first pick of the tournament. I think.
Okay,
It's
Monica the Sorcery, FCC. FCC's not bad here, honestly. The good mitigation for the Freerun, right? For the Rinok, but also stops the counter pick of FCC. Not that they technically would, but
we also have to watch out if that Iseria kind of just
pretty
pops off
decent.
any unit, especially the
Which
Rinok
of them
that
here?
attacks,
Tenebria. Okay.
Tenebria to finish.
I mean, kind of counters Nurse, right? Tenebria is really good as the last pick to counter Nurse. Pretty good for stunning like Assyria and preventing her from moving. No counters, but yep, there you go. Last two picks getting banned.
Out of the way.
Yeah, we got the classic handshake here. Both players very on point with their drafts, especially countering their opponent on 5, not letting either picks through. So we'll be going to a top 4 draft and just.
Oh
really
yeah,
seeing
that's right,
if
that's right.
Tetsu
Sorry,
does,
I
in
didn't
fact,
see the
have
message,
enough
Susanoo.
damage to
But yeah,
reach
if you guys
into
are
this Freerun hyper
wanting to
carry.
join the Discord server, link is always in the description of every video.
Salome must be the answer.
If it doesn't work, let me know and I can post another invite link or something.
Round 1. Rinok on the left. Small bus 50.
Ooh, double counter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Defense break on this Rinok is not good. If she gets a double countered here again, it's over. Oh my damage!
Well, it seems like that Fallen Cecilia ban really paid off for the side of Tetsu.
Hang on. You're just gonna Rinok S3 again.
You do pick up the Rinok. You're looking to splash another wave of damage into this Nurse Yoho. If she goes down, I think.
If Nurse Yoho goes down, it's over, I think. Oh! Oh, she doesn't!
You know who we are bringing back with the Zac?
Okay, well, there comes Freerun.
Super Elf in action, ripping the skill 3. Here we go.
Now this can't be a problem for Tetsu. That's magic.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be
Counterattack,
bad.
and I don't think that's enough. That almost looks like it's not doing it. Estelle just combat
Could
readiness
focus
pushing
the Estelle
Freerun
here,
different
yeah, there you go,
so
nice.
he has
Oh
one
my
takes out
god.
the Estelle. No mitigation for Tetsu. This is looking bad for him.
Ooh, okay. He can bring back
Estelle.
Estelle?
However, we do have some revive on the side of Tetsu as well.
Hey, welcome back, Susanoo.
Who do you bring back? Rinok
You
has
have
a
to
lot of
bring back the
cooldown.
Rinok, knowing how
Goddess.
I don't know actually.
Yeah, Rinok has
He is not
S2
going to skill
skills,
3.
cooldown,
Okay.
one turn,
Yeah,
3
but the
turns.
problem is
Only
I
a skill
think
2 on the
that's a losing play.
Salome.
Tetsu
Does he
decides
want
that as
Salome
much,
to like
actually
finish
opted
off
to cycle out,
the...
maybe for a better turn order here. But
No,
here
he can't
comes
finish off the
Iseria.
Monarch. She's gonna get a barrier here. And he
Fracture's
can't...
That's not going to be a whole lot of splash
Does
damage
Salome
going
strip
there.
with her skill 3? I don't think
Tetsu
she
did opt
does.
to protect the Salome. We still have S3 on hand. Does he use this to close out any of the characters? Freerun is running rampant in this game already.
I think I saw a hit on that Eula.
Hit is right.
Okay,
Slash does
Yolha's
take her out.
down. Yeah, focusing Salome because the damage limit buff can only take so much, right? Alright, Ruel dies, revives.
Now this has to be the
Do you
revive
put
card.
this on the Salome?
Certainly.
But what is the right?
Or do you... Rinok has too many
Target.
turns to cycle, I don't know.
Rinok has to be the one, right?
You kind of have to bring back Rinok though, yeah?
Look like there's a lot of different options here. We're gonna drop in the revive. Rinok should be the right one, but 3, oh, I believe actually 2 turns
Oh,
away from the
Estelle.
Never mind, it's gonna be
Bring back the
Estelle.
Estelle, wow.
Please.
He's going for the long game here. Maybe with that mitigation.
Unfortunate. Actually, that's not too bad. Unfortunate that the opponent gets another stack, but
Estelle, full skills available. High five
invincibility
there
is
as well.
definitely
Reduce that
good.
cooldown on S3. Doesn't need the heal, but wants to make sure we have S3 ready again.
And one more counterattack. This Iseria is going crazy already, and the Estelle finally exposed. Oh, The clone turn was ready, but
You fall short.
does get taken out right there. Counterattack from the Estelle. And the barrier. Is this going to be enough to hold?
You feel dumb for leaving Discord? No worries, dude.
Take some chunk.
I'm
Oh,
sure Fortune
yeah.
will be on our side today as well.
Tetsu hanging in there. Really went for that play.
That's
instead of
why he
going
still
for the
banned
kill.
Freerin?
He had that
Yep.
revive ready. He opts to go for
She
the
is
stealth protection.
disgusting.
Look how healthy he is. Still 3 turns on the revive.
I think this is still 100% win rate for
man,
Freerin
that's
in this
a way
tournament.
Another counterattack.
I'll protect you.
Stell's got skills ready.
Did get souls as well from her activation on S2. So 20 souls on deck for Tetsu.
No more.
Okay, we're gonna rip it. No soul burn. Just raw.
This penetrates defense. It's not going to do that much to Assyria. Yeah, she's just going to get that barrier back.
And normally that's going to hit quite hard, but Isaria, with her built-in penetration resistance on the passive, will just be able to face tank the damage. And any
Oh
better
my
counterattacks,
god,
and
yeah, it's
look at
over.
that little bit of dual attack. Estelle is in so much pain already.
Damage limit buff on
Man,
Estelle.
S2 though, the damage limiter could be a key factor. I wonder if maybe if we possibly soul burned it. We're just so low on health though.
Ooh, he
Oh,
doesn't.
Soul Burn is
Okay,
going to be
just
called
soul
here.
burning
We're
to
looking just
heal.
heal up the Estelle and just stall for the Ruel ultimate as much as possible.
I think it's over. I don't think he can do
That'd be
this.
okay with
It's
just the
over.
heal?
He's skill 1s. It's
Oh,
done.
the Idol's Shear, this might be it.
It's 100% done.
Burn. That's plenty of damage, and Tetsu takes way too much. Meow mix.
Okay.
1 win. Freeran
Freeran
still holds up.
maintains that dominant win record. Oh my god.
Ho ho. Man, even with Ruel, Estelle, sometimes you just cannot hold up. That's not a great start.
And
with
you really
Enoch
got to
Cotton.
shout out the MVP of this match, the school nurse Yolha, because after everything went down, she barely face tanked the clone Renok ultimate, revives, defibrillates that Freeran, and was able to swing back the match.
Round 2. Arceti Zio. Arceti Zio. We got double blind ban. Very rare sight.
Insignificant.
First pick, Arbiter Vildred.
Oh,
This is the world
first pick
we're
Arby.
living in, ladies and
Let's
gents.
go.
And I love it.
Happy.
Yeah, Tetsu going for a very different draft scheme here. Game
cannot
1,
be
he
all
went
I was
with a
about to say,
high
Spirit
skill
Iceland is
character in the
available.
Salome.
That is one scary
Yeah, will
prospect
be a
here.
little
That
bit
early
tough.
Arby.
Now,
I
who
found
does he
to be
pair
your
this Spirit Iceline with? Will be the Dragon Bright Senya, so we're setting up a very defensive structure already, but with the first pick Celine instead of picking her on 3.
Spirit Iceland, Dragon Bride, Senya is weird because they're both light units into Arby. I know Arby doesn't really
Tactical.
do much into Spirit Eye, but
Bomb.
I think he still has an advantage with all his evasion.
Yeah,
rare
with the
sight.
amount of
Uh-huh.
I mean, with the threat of the Spirit Eye Celine being able to anchor everything down, you do want to pick up something like
And
the
I'll pull this with the
Tactical
rage
Lead, just
buff.
Take her out the game immediately and get your game plan going. So Tetsu already going for the kill.
Yeah. See Phantom Politis finally not banned from the pre-ban list. Makes it in-game. Ban protected. We'll see her in-game. Also her skin. Very cool.
Now Mix maybe seeing if there's any openers available. That Harceti Zio ban kind of telling that he did want to have that option available, but instead going for that Chrissy in the lock. So he's going to want one more hyper carry just in case, you know, the Spirit Eye Celine isn't available.
Can't we talk this out? I don't like fighting.
And a double.
Wow, and he invests 2 picks against the debuff that Tetsu would be throwing up against him. So this is something you do end up seeing a lot, where a player will pick a character on first pick with an obvious weakness. In this case, it would be Spirit Eye Celine and her aversion to being debuffed. And now he's investing heavily on anti-debuffs once he's baited out the picks from Tetsu. But we already seen Aki today with the soul burns, he does punch right through any amount of effect resistance you might have. Does get locked in here. Are we going to see another Aki showcase, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, I'm excited.
What if you
The
ban
Celine
the
Slayer.
Another Aki game,
That's what I'm
guys.
saying. So he does need to
Aki
have that
could
option
one-shot
ready
the Spirit Eye,
because he,
so it's
on three,
pretty.
or especially on 4, right?
It's a pretty decent
Tetsu does
option.
have that option. Just take out that Celine. So I think on 5, he's going to want another unit that
He's
can protect
basically
him
going to
with that
protect the
Christie,
Celine
but now
team,
he has to consider
or
this
he's
unit
going to
also
pick
has
one
deal with
DPS
what's
at the
on
very
4 and
end
5. Tetsu
for
coming out
everyone
of
else to
the gates
protect
hot
as well.
With that Aki and now hovering.
DJB wouldn't be
potential.
bad if he's going to barrier invert the unit in the back.
Damage on one. Or control.
Who first?
Silver Blade Araminta.
I
Is
like
it
the
really
level
a
of
first?
confidence
That has
from
to be
Tetsu.
respected.
He says, I just don't believe your character has enough effect resistance to deal with me. Our Araminta has to be on the higher end of 270, 280, maybe even 300 effectiveness just to punch through this team.
BBK. Mia Mixed watched the match from yesterday.
Only when all are dead will this
There it
end.
is. It's locked in. That's our other carry choice.
BBK.
So we have 2
Haven't
options just
seen
in case one
her
gets
in a
banned
hot
for that
minute.
Christie. That Silverblade, though, really threatening. Will Malmix respect that? 2 high ER units meant to shrug off debuffs.
We had a moment where Tenebria broke through Christie
Yes.
once.
That's right.
So that might be the case for
Oh.
Tetsu's Araminta.
Wasn't it? I think it was a Witch of the Mare, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah, Tenebria. Yeah. Oh, Araminta
pick
ban
bans.
on a Kara BBK. So we're going straight in. Meow Mixed, Celine, plus the Dragon Bright Senya can also do damage once you have Oath. But very protected.
Funny that
That's
he
a
bans
double patty.
BBK
This is
here.
double
I don't
butt.
know. Probably because he's scared
for
that's a
Meow
full
Mix.
res BBK.
Tetsu's
But
got
I
a
mean,
lot
the
of
double
damage.
immortality is also really annoying.
Tetsu's
So
got plenty of damage.
we'll see. He'd rather fight the Spirit Eye Celine.
We'll see Meow Mix up one.
Yep, protecting Celine at all costs.
Ready to dance.
Aki should be good here.
Yeah, quick read on the combat readiness bar. Looks like this is oh man, might be a tight cut. I don't see where Infinite Horizon Acades is. As long as you can push the Aki above, I think this might be a dub for Tetsu, but really depends on where these characters are positioned.
Ooh,
And that's the
okay. Wait, did he just win?
Aki comes.
Hang on, did he just win?
This is a scary proposition for Meow Mixed.
Raged up.
Let's step it up.
You just skill 3.
Wielder.
Unleash the fire. The flames.
First hit goes into the Celine. One more hit.
Yep,
doesn't trigger
yep,
it.
yep, that's it. GG, it's over.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's game.
that's GG. Yes, Tetsu.
Guys, I'm telling you guys, Aki is so good.
In our hands, gentlemen. 1-1. Tie score. That's the power of
Aki again, guys. Ooh,
Sometimes
makes
what
me feel
happens
great.
when you trust a little too much on that Spirit Ice Elite.
Yeah, just
Aki
in
too
hindsight,
good,
maybe
guys.
should've
Aki too
believed
good.
A little more in our ER. We've seen what Aki can do if he gets a turn, and indeed, Tetsu got that cut in. Silverblade, Araminta, and the Aki were kind of threatening similar positions there, both able to kind of cut after that shadow, the Sea Phantom, excuse me. And I don't know, maybe could have been a different story, but man, was that convincing. Quick yield. I don't think the Dragon Bright Senya could really take out the side. All 4 healthy units for Tetsu.
And one thing we're seeing across this tournament is that as players develop their playstyle, you know, we're seeing different kinds of hyper carries. And the more we see Spirit Eye Celine, players are starting to realize, hey, wait, this Aki character, even without souls, can just run her pockets. So very interesting to see how these picks are developing and how players are adapting around each other's strategies.
Someone needs to be made an example.
Yeah, really,
of.
we're seeing more picks as we go through the days of the tournament. Rinak, Monoglyceria, Ilinav, and Brigitte. Brigitte in the ban slot. Do we already have Amit?
Oh my god, guys, I just rolled an
No,
insane
right?
piece. I'm like rolling gear right now, and then whoopsies. All right.
Again, Boss Arunka start for Meow Mixed, just like game 1.
And with our spirit.
Just casually.
Also, this is not going to be a 3-0 sweep.
Casually,
First time We have a
did that.
1-1.
I was trying to get a better effectiveness
So
ring,
far,
and I
team
think I
hits for
just
Tetsu
found the piece, so that's cool.
Was Salome Estelle picked up in game 1. Free red!
I was wondering how Tetsu was going to adapt against the Freeman third pick, because well, if we run back game 1, that's exactly what happened. If he picked Estelle on 2, so now Estelle slides over to Meow Mix.
We'll push Aki after C-Fan and Politis. She was on the tree branch artifact. It was the
So very good adaptation.
Sario's
from both
artifact.
players, and I think
Awaken
Tetsu's
Leaf.
slightly reading ahead the draft a little bit more.
Well, we've seen just how effective Freerin is alone, let alone
Rolling gear without you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to like gear this Briarwitch right now, so that's essentially what I've been trying to do.
Because I don't think this is very tankable. We've seen.
Although I don't think that ring goes on Briarwitch, I'll be honest. That does not look like a Briarwitch ring.
Because if he gets the ball rolling, it's over.
It's kind of
I
scary.
don't even know who it does go on.
Firewitch, double strays.
Meow Mix has 2 picks here in order to break up this cleave. Yolha on Damage Reflect in lieu of Biblis is going to be the pick here, and one more pick. Does Meow Mix lock it in? He needs to be able to lock it down and make sure his team cannot be cleaved, especially through this Briarwitch Ice area. Landing that defense break, going to be a lot of damage no matter how tanky your team is.
Green Yulha. She can certainly take a bunch and give it back. Yeah, with that big
And that's the key
SV.
factor here. He needs to have some damage coming through because Tetsu right now kind of just has everything going his way, both in terms of the speed as well as just the turn order and the damage. So Meow Mix gonna operate instead with a blue Elena. I think that Yula Elena could definitely throw a wrench in Tetsu's plan.
Ooh, Tetsu's got to really think about his speed tuning. And the difficult part about playing Tetsu's position is you have to guess the correct speed on the Nurse Yolha and the Elena for this draft, because if you guess wrong, you could be put in the blender.
And that's why Tetsu brought in Gala Lily.
Your gear's bad even after watching my gear crafting. Oh, it's fine. Gear's something that takes time to get, so don't worry too much about it. And yes, you guys are right. If ML Aria is there, Aki cannot soul burn because technically he cannot burn 102% of his own health to do it. So ML Aria literally stops Aki from doing his soul burn, which is pretty cool.
Turn order is looking
Unless he has
good.
souls,
We've
then you can
invested
still soul
everything
burn.
into these defense breaks. Renewed Will should be pushing the team as well.
Okay, full
This
team
is
defense
on the Yolha.
break. Well, minus Yolha.
There is no avoiding.
Next is
Straze skill 3. Rip Straze, where'd he go?
Does die to the reflect damage.
Oh my
Ready,
god.
ready. Yep. Can't copy Strays, but instead we
Secret Art
copy a
Storm
free.
Sword does give her the turn. Might be a little late. Oh man, I think this is
Bernard,
gonna be
if
quite a close
you
game here.
pick the characters, you can't pick them anymore for that next round. But the round afterwards, so this is round 3, you can pick the units from round 1 again. Wow, that was a quick one. That was a quick cleave.
Wow. If you can't copy Strays, you still have free rent.
It's just too much damage. It's almost impossible to tank down. I like the idea of the Yula, the Reflect, definitely putting in some work, knocking out that Strays. But besides the Elena and potentially, you know, some School Nurse Yula cut in, like we have a Strays, a free run, and then a copy on the
That's what I like to see, guys. Fast rounds, fast rounds.
That
Fast,
is one
interesting
clean
rounds.
team.
No, I blinked too. I looked over, I was like, defense break? What? And then free run
How
just...
you need to play against this Boss Aruka character if you want to be a Salome
But again,
player.
guys, I'm
Well,
saying
just go into a
Freerin
full cleave
still has a
and
100%
just
win
start
rate in this
copying your
tournament.
own damage dealers. And at
Just so
some
you know.
point, well, the enemy's going to run out of HP, and if they run out of HP, they lose.
We need to find a way
Love it, boys.
to deal with free rent. Setska, Valiant, Politis, well, added to the bands of game 4. So Tetsu might go
You have
for
Rinok
green
at
again.
302 speed with all your gear, and your second fastest is 270. Hey, all you need is one. All you need is one character.
Oh. Meow Mix
It's
will be
almost
the
they're
one
kinda
to
just
take
stealing
the
each
RB
other's
for himself
drafts.
first.
Step aside.
Yep, Spirit Eye Celine, but you do take the tactical archetype Coley, so will not be able to just run back game 2, but you know, left, right, reversed.
Yeah. Trading some picks from game 2.
At a time like this, fellas, all I'm thinking about is how chat said this is the game, this is the set they're looking forward to the most today, and I can't agree more. Oh, and we're in a race. Let's get it.
Oh my god, double Vildred?
In a Vildred.
Double Vildred all the way?
I don't think I've ever seen that in tournaments.
Trembling.
I think you're right. We've seen some double Raws.
Wow.
Hold up. Meowmix cooking a
Oh
bit.
my god, we're going
Oh my
all
God,
the
a
way. We're going all the way. No free run, so Fern? Is that the side solution? Plan B?
Now keep this in mind, from my info, Tetsu is either a very low spending or a completely free to play player. So speed might not be his specialty. That's why he always picks up this tactical archetype Coley. We'll really have to see how he adapts to this, because Meowmix with this Payra on third pick really puts him on the back foot. And if you're free to play, where is your speed gear? Can you adapt to this? And if you can't, well, how do you play the game?
Extra turns. Moon Bunny. If you lock in Payra, I can lock in Moon Bunny.
I'll teach you a lesson.
There she is.
Moon Bunny does get, in fact, locked in.
Trust me.
And Genesis Ross as the anchor. Now, guys, keep in mind, Moon Bunny counters all extra turn characters, including openers like this Blue Payra. But what if Payra just switch his skill too? Covering the Summer Break Charlotte right now, that's a character that's enabled by skill 1. So as long as Payra doesn't use the extra turn, has the option to skip, I think Meowmix is in the clear.
Yes. And Falky, you're in the clear too. You went down underwater during that 10 seconds, but now you're back. You can breathe, okay?
Playing some Nautica a little bit early, but we
DJB?
got
I don't
the
think
Jump
so.
Volley. I think you outlined very well the S1. He could just skip and kind of bypass what the Moon Bunny is known for. And so Meowmix still has some outs here, right? And as we said, that double Vildred looking real threatening on 1 and 2.
Do you have your outs when you already had 2 Vildreds? First 2 picks?
I mean, to some people,
let's
Meowmix
go.
already won the game with 2 Vildreds. And, top model. Wow, top model even gets locked in here, just looking to one-shot the Genesis Ross. That has to be the game plan.
Oh, Blood
Moon
Haste!
Blood Moon Haste. Okay.
That's
not something I
Years
expected
ago
here.
is making a return, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing so many characters come
Blood
out here in
Moon
E7
Haste.
Masters.
Almost
Susanoo Zanaza is so quiet. I mean, yeah.
Tetsu is digging deep.
I'm a
and I
little
love it.
eepy, guys. Little eepy.
Meow makes my
Again, I'm not used to staying up this late usually, and this is a back-to-back type of situation. You know,
This is so much gas
streamed
on the
yesterday,
right.
streamed today.
Oh, yes.
Well, he was one
But,
of the original. If you
hey,
revive,
hyped
right,
about the Blood
it's a
Moon
little
Haste,
bit of
except he's
troublesome,
banned,
but
so
we
sucks to
today,
suck
just
for us, I
a
guess.
tick, though. Very nice.
Can't have any fun around here.
And you're fast
Boo!
enough and break everything. G Ross does have his second life.
But Tomoka
Well, that means they're
banned.
soon round 4.
You dare
Payra.
stop me?
Is Payra just going to skill 3?
Eliminate them.
No, he goes for skill 1. Oh yeah, because he has the Unity.
Skill 2, no extra turn.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Immediately, can the
Nah, it's
Genesis
over.
Ross
It's over.
pull
Meowmix
Samus's
got this
only
one.
job this game?
Guys, these are such fast matches. They're just going back and forth and back and forth between these two.
Who will fall, but will have the second life, so we'll see.
Cool it out.
But guess who else
Guys,
has
I'm
the
not
second
even
life?
What time is it over here for me? It is currently 1 a.m.
So much boosted damage.
Versus the light unit!
How incompetent.
Yeah, it's over. It's so over. He just skill 1s again. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so over. Genesis Ross doesn't even take a turn. Yep. Boom. He's
Over,
gone.
Guys, watch out in RTA. Double Vildred coming for you.
Everyone's cleaving today,
you can
guys.
really
Asia
see-
server,
well, first off,
everyone's
let's just
cleaving.
address how fast that match was. Oh my god, everything came up. Meowmix, Ross thought he could get a second turn. This guy cheats in game, but despite that, he still gets debuffed on
Pretty
a second
solid.
life. Anyways, Valky, I think what you were saying about Tetsume being more free-to-play player, the fact that Meowmix came over the top with that early Vildred on 2 really shook him.
And it was a really good read on his
Yeah,
part,
Jiran's
too. He
just
recognized that advantage,
folded.
and all
Oh
you
my
need to do is
god.
find the absolute speed advantage and just take it over the top, as you would say. And the Moon Bunny Dominion, as good of a pick as I think she is versus a lot of openers, just was not doing it. Once you add Summer Break Charlotte to the equation, it was way too much damage.
We're gonna have a 15-minute break again.
Oh, that
The Sharklet is pretty cool.
was fun.
Um,
I felt like a couple years ago. where we just had
hopefully they
fast
don't do
on
another break
speed.
again.
And I can't remember the last time I saw a double Vildred.
All right, is this match point? Is it
Maybe
2-2?
on the
We got a
field,
match
not
point
as
here.
First 2 picks. I think the first time in like Epic 7, official Epic 7.
I think most certainly.
Official Epic 7, like E7WC, E7 Masters included. History. That was fun. The chat almost exploded with how much fun that was. Yeah, nothing can really survive. Maybe Bloodmoon Haste, if he was there. That cool was such a cool pick. Oh, Summer Charlotte, Peyra. Can you really tank down? And what else can you do? I don't really see a good solution.
He kind of just got
I think
trapped
tanking
between
down is
either needing to
possible. It's
contest.
just at that
Go ahead, Val.
It's just at that point in the draft, right? It was a little too late to be able to tank down there. Peyra getting that dual attack in. Summer Break Charlotte.
Tetsu's
now
having a
you're
hard
building
time
her
to
on,
go
like, a
all
good
in
triple
cleave. He doesn't
core
have the
set.
speed
She's
for
going
it.
in
Yeah.
with a pow.
Yeah.
If you don't have
What
the
a
speed
beautiful
for it,
sequence
it's
of that over. It was
so
almost
hard, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like it's really, really difficult if you don't have the speed.
Wow, what a show.
Yeah, I don't think Tetsu got a
You
turn.
really just can't.
Well, he did get one, but
If someone outspeeds
I
you,
think he was he
it's
stunned, or
over.
G-Ross never really got.
Oh, I don't think he even got a turn. He got
yeah,
left.
he came back. He revived with his passive, and that was it. It was back to Peyra and then RV Vildred. So we're back on camera because Meowmix broke the game.
Oh no.
Yeah, Meowmix, sadly, he broke the
He
broke
cleaved the game room?
He cleaved way too hard. That's
Meowmix cleaved too hard and broke the game room. Is that what I heard? What?
But it makes sense, right? With that much of firepower. Yeah.
This is what I mean. Like, what is going on?
A good topic to talk about is because you saw Sindri going down as a turtle player. If you play slow, you lose regardless.
Your gears choose your
It's
playstyle,
not
right?
that
Yes.
doesn't happen all the
I
time. It's
always tell
because
people
these,
that.
players
People
are
say like, "Oh, I
specific
want to play Epic 7. I don't want to be a cleaver. That sounds cool." And I'm like, "No, no, no, whoa, 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 whoa. You don't choose to be a cleaver.
And I mean,
The
even with
game
Sindri,
will
if
choose
remember
you
back
to
his
be a
match
cleaver.
with
Every
Goyami,
cleaver that's out there
was a
right
match
now
where he went,
has
like,
been
Splinter
handpicked
Peyra
by the
and he
game. Not even
outspent
by
the
Smilegate.
Renon,
Smilegate
I
doesn't even know
think.
how it works. Epic
And
7
that was
itself
something I was
bestows
sorta hoping
upon
to
that
see him
person
do
the
against
power to
Phantom,
cleave
because
with
he was really good at
25 plus
surprising
speed
with the
gears
speed,
out
and
the
if he was
wazoo.
forcing tank down every
Right?
single game, it
That's
just looked like
how you
he was
cleave.
really out of his element.
Yeah, I'll say it really depends on what round it is, especially in Lunatic format. But I think there are some matches that you cannot tank down. If you try to stick to just tank down, you will get cleaved. You need to be flexible, either have a game plan. We kind of saw Meowmix in Game 2 try and interrupt that with the Blue Elena. Unfortunately, that's the only one he had, and you just saw how much damage comes through, especially now with Salome being able to copy these hyper carry, these huge damage characters like Strays and Freeman.
Yeah, Salome, I think, has a really good win rate, including all the games played today. Was already having plus win rate from yesterday. What up? It was 4-3 yesterday.
RNG also
so about
chooses your
57%
playstyle as well.
rate, so
Yeah,
slightly
RNG.
plus. And then
RNG chooses the outcome of a match. I wouldn't say it chooses your
60%.
playstyle, but it definitely
Salome,
chooses the outcome of your
mostly from
match, right?
If I remember correctly.
You can go in there with the
Not
perfect
much
draft,
from the
perfect everything, exact correct plays
Salome is having
on
a
who
great
to
time,
attack
but on
who,
the other side,
optimal,
the love of
and then you get
R6
RNG'd and
is
you
like
lose.
9 feet tall, very
Hold up,
nature-loving hero.
I said yesterday Blue Luna is the love of my life, G-Clevs. But yes, Estelle, I am still mortal. I was looking. Estelle, very nice, but you were about to say the win rate maybe not too good?
G-Clef really hit him with the mind control magic. Getting a married man to say that on live, that is crazy.
Oh, waifu. what about the waifu on the back on your back of the camera? That I see another box.
Well, I mean that's another form of Luna.
Another form of Luna. But congratulations, guys. Those figurines, it looks beautiful. And right now, trying to see what exactly happened.
Your gameplay is counter.
Okay,
who never counter and just tank down. Yeah, my gameplay has been
after game 4, and then they're
tank down.
Up,
just
everything.
If
so
you can't die,
final game,
you don't lose.
So I imagine it won't take.
Can't
too
lose
long,
if your units can't die.
Because it was game 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 already played. It will take a couple of minutes. We'll try to get it as soon as possible because it's the 2-2. There's only one more game to be played for Tetsu versus Meow Mix, and I know there's a lot of fans for both players.
Just to elaborate, right, G-Clef, the reason it takes so long, like you said, game 5, they have to recreate the exact game state, make sure everything's in order. So, of course, you know, if the game crashes, it is what it is.
Like if they press one wrong thing instead of Notos, you ban something else, then you have to do it again. So they do have to be careful.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean by like the
game 4 already
production thing is just really bad. They have to recreate all 4 of the previous matches to get to round 5, right? And I think that's just kind of silly. They should have a special room.
We will go into game
They should be given a special account. You know, go to a special room or just host a special room that has devs that control the rules.
And again, I'm not going to play RTA for the next 2 days because RV Vildred. I think we're going to be seeing.
Aaron Raven, no problem, man. Enjoy the codes. If you guys haven't redeemed the codes yet, make sure you redeem those codes. They're super nice. A lot of goodies from them.
Yeah, I do not have that much speed, to be honest. So that's a scary comp, and I don't think I have a solution against it. What's a good solution?
I think it's only extremely scary there because Tetsu already committed to a speed type playstyle, right? He's down 2 characters, so
I'm trying to re-gear my Rinnock right now, just so you guys know.
But if you start from pick 1 and you
I'll tab it over to this right now. We'll listen to them yapping. Yeah, they're still yapping in the background because apparently the when they reconnect, they have to recreate the game state up until that certain point. So kind of sucks.
Chat, but we will see. So since we have like a couple more minutes, I know we didn't talk about this topic yesterday. I know it's one really hot topic all the time, and I think it's about time when we might be seeing one at the end of the year or
what do we think?
Year. The next collab. What do we want?
Oh no!
What do we want for the collab? I saw some chat saying, Atomic, I am.
Oh.
Atomic.
A little Eminence. That's actually probably one of my top picks too. I've been asking for that one for a while.
I mean, I think I would scratch the backs of all the new players out there. Give us a free rerun, you know?
You went to make food, ran 2 laps around the neighborhood, completed a chaos in CZN, and they're still waiting for the next match. This is not even the next match. This is them waiting for round 5.
I like winning.
How about Attack on Titan's skin on Notos?
they're just talking about ridiculous stuff right now. We'll keep it in the background. They're kind of funny, but trying to figure out what to do here.
I mean, I could think of a couple of other.
Rinnock should be fast, right? So we can do this. We can also mod this. So we're gonna have this build on Rinnock, which I think is not horrible.
JJK, another top pick.
Lots of cool things.
Definitely not a horrible build.
Rerun again? If you don't have the heroes, of course, yes. I wish we actually had a lot more reruns. Yeah.
Ooh, Rinnock's weapon can be so much better.
Yeah, but collab is, is always it's working with another IP, so there can be limitations.
Ah, it could take Arc Demons,
Berserker?
actually.
Oh,
It's
God. We're going all
it's a
the
bit
back.
of improvement, yeah.
They said Berserk. Oh yeah. Drop chat.
Berserk? Yeah, Berserk.
Oh, we dropped some effectiveness. Do we really care?
A lot of
85
bots,
effectiveness
very
is good
popular,
enough, right?
Animes right now.
If they 15%, they 15% anyway.
Maybe not with another similar type of game.
That's gonna be a 309 speed
Hunter
Rinnock.
Hunter?
Yeah, no
Oh, that
similar
would
type
be
of game. I was
nice.
gonna say something controversial. I was gonna say, give us Chaos Zero Nightmare characters, you know?
Chaos Zero
Give me
Nightmare?
Hayamari and RTA.
I mean, we
Oh
have
my God! If they bring 9 out,
We have Tenebria in CCN, so maybe have like
For 1 speed, it doesn't matter. For 1 speed at this speed, I think it matters.
Yeah, imagine
Because I
getting
get 5
like
speed here.
She's just going again and again.
I'll be 309.
When they come in, your turn skills turned into card, and then you have to like physically drag it up.
What? 11 effectiveness, 1 speed.
I'm super down for that.
Like a new skin in game.
Everything else is exactly the same. It's 11 effectiveness versus 1 speed. I know there's a couple of points of attack difference, but
Everything's coming.
Oh
up
yeah,
from
Yuki
the
would
chat.
finally be good.
here we thought we were gonna sleep early. Yeah, now they're never gonna let us sleep early.
Oh. We just have to go there. Chizuru?
3 speed is the same as your Rinnock, but mine has effectiveness. I'm trying my best to get her to pursuit set. See, look at this. My Rinnock doesn't have a pursuit set. That's the main issue right now. 85 is the same as 100 effectiveness because 85% means you still get 15% in, right? If someone has 0 effectiveness, you can still get 15% in.
I actually have some of the IP who I think it looks better in E7 in terms of modeling.
I've been liking effectiveness Rinnock. I know you don't have to build effectiveness on Rinnock. I've been really liking it. She's been super nice to use into my opponents lately.
Spider-Man?
Because even under resistance rules, she guarantees a pushback. Well, quote-unquote guarantees, but bar 15%. Against a 0 resistance unit in resistance rules, she gets to push back, so...
I'd be down for Venom though.
And who's the free character then? Jane?
I mean, it could just be the
Jane.
Spider-Verse,
Carnage.
right? It's every iteration of Spider-Man.
PvP has 15%. Oh no, it's not a boss mechanic only. No. 15% is even worse than PvP.
Oh, actually a lot of chat for the Shadow. I mean, it's a Shadow.
I think that's a top.
Okay, I think I do this, but then I have to swap gears on Arc Demon and Salome, right? Okay,
Guys,
I think we do this.
close your eyes.
There's still room for improvement in gear, because then the weapon and the necklace are obviously not great.
I
So
was told wrong. Overwatch?
We'll do
Give us
this.
Genji? Oh, give us Hanzo.
for now.
Oh, and you scatter arrow and you hit nothing.
I can definitely modify crit rate here
NA
for
NA.
defense.
Oh, we're in.
There we go.
Oh, we're back! We're so
Lydica.
back!
Oh, no counter. Lydica? Mort?
Ooh, almost max.
Free
I'll
Rinnock
take it.
defense out for
She
game
Rinnock
5.
just needs a
Meow
little
Mix
bit
had
of defense
enough.
here.
Okay,
Got
Salome.
defense there.
What do we do?
Oh, okay, we're
Free
back.
Salome first pick
Ooh,
from Tetsu.
there we go. We'll finish
So
Rinnock in a bit.
Especially
Before,
'cause Meow
Salome
Mix
is a
likes Salome as
highly
well.
skill-checked character.
Yes, Har?
So whenever
Oh,
you
sorry
are
about
feeling like you are the skill player, there's nothing wrong with Salome first pick.
Yeah, and I think just all the players in this tournament are the example of who should be playing her, especially early. And Meow Mix no stranger. Look at this. There is a little bit of an interaction here where if we don't have Boss Ruka especially, a lot of times Salome, depending on the speed, can just copy your opponent's Eula and start getting that superhuman and getting the initiative for our team.
That's certainly
Tough
on
choice.
the table now. So Meow Mix needs to have a structure where either you can completely shrug off the Salome's utility or just go over the top, just completely run them over.
No shot. He did get some buffs.
No, there's no way, there's no way.
Oh
Oh my god! no
What?
way!
Guys, there's no way. There's no way. Let's go. Let's go. We got Ruzid.
I mean, that's not a cat,
He's
but it
mixing
is
it up, I'll
a
tell you
dog.
Oh
what.
my
Oh
god.
goodness. Alright, well, let's
brush up. I actually kind of wrote this guy.
That's
out.
crazy.
Right? This is one of those
That's
free-to-play
crazy,
characters.
guys.
He's a speed imprint. He gets your openers going, and on top of that, he
Let's
can
go,
combat readiness push and
Ruzid!
nuke.
Ruzid, guys, Ruzid damage is
Really,
insane on his
really
soul
damn
burn.
hard. So Meow
Don't
Mix, once
forget,
again,
don't
looking to
forget,
go
my
over
boy
the
was
top, run
buffed.
Tetsu over, have a repeat.
Ruzid was buffed.
God, and he's just such. We were talking about specialty changes. What a cool looking character. I remember when he was first introduced, and also I believe, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, on the Japanese VA, he's voiced by Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh.
Pay
That's some
attention.
cool
Speaking of
info.
collabs.
Credit.
Amid won't back down with the speed. Oh. Meow Mix. Last time Ruzid was played in tournament, I don't think we've ever had Ruzid in tournament at all.
So cool.
Yeah, mostly a
especially when it
PvE
is
character.
2-2. He has to have a game plan here because that is a unit to throw up, man. From Vildred on 2,
A bunch of
now to
Sunday
Ruzid.
drivers.
We have a lone wolf pair. A lot of wolves coming out right now.
Don't come any closer. I bite.
And a
Ooh, and the
dog.
Gala Lilius, we already seen her in action versus the Estelle.
Alright, Midnight
Draft.
God Lilius
Very
as
strong.
well.
Tetsu here
Midnight
in
God
a
Lilius
little
seems
bit of
really good
trouble,
into
I
Estelle,
think,
so.
but we'll hand the advantage over to him. Ahmed, in terms of base speed, is slightly faster than Lone Wolf Payra. So if he goes for 2 more imprints here, he could still go over and run him over, but is it going to be enough? That's always the concern, is it doesn't have, you're just not fast enough against your opponent. Hovering the
take down?
Abyssal Eufiend.
Oh.
I think Tetsu is pivoting out. He's going for the defense strategy now, picking the Abyssal Eufiend, Bruiser. You're looking to tank up and then also ramp counterattacks against all the aggression Meow Mix is bringing. But, ooh, it's looking iffy, guys.
Yeah, he's really digging deep. I think that was a fine unit, though, considering what he's facing down against the Gala, in case he gets outsped. Let's see what he picks up on 5 to kind of round this out, though.
Interaction with Amid.
There's no way. There's no shot. Speaking Tempest. Okay. Whew.
Good anchor.
Bloodblade Corinne, this is a
was
really
bound to be so
good
hype
way
if he
to
picked
anchor
Tempest
down the
Surin.
strategy, but to also give Ahmed a good character to combo into. If the Ahmed survives, because the BBK will survive all sorts of damage, right? 2 immortalities to her name. Ahmed can just give her greater attack buff as well as crit damage buff and just absolutely let her go crazy and clap back.
Looking for the last pick. Sid Green.
Okay, wow.
Really solidifying
These
that
speed
first
imprints are
advantage.
getting
Now Mix
crazy,
wants to get
guys.
the initiative. A lot of damage coming out from his side.
Oh my.
There are some units that can shrug off the damage and kind of clap back, like Valky said. But let's see Estelle, the mitigation, out of here.
We have Ruzid in game.
And a Sid. We haven't seen Sid in a minute.
It's game 5. The decider between the two, Tetsu versus Meow Mix. The winner goes up, loser
Can you keep
gone.
up with me?
Payra starts.
Even if it's a
What a fast Payra.
Well,
I'll bring it right.
with
Well,
2 speed
Payra's
imprints,
starting
I'm sure
because there's a
OG is
bunch of
going fast. She's going
speed
there,
imprints
revving
there.
up
Double
the
speed
engines.
imprint
Combat readiness
from the
boosting
Sid
her
and the
team.
Ruzid.
Over this Ahmed, you
Right.
need to make sure you're clearing every character over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is not good. Luckily, we do have the Eula. Kind of showing that off a bit. Look at the turn order.
How do you win this, guys? How do you win this? Who do you push up? You push up the Sid?
Preparations complete.
You have to push up the Sid, right? Superhumanized Sid?
Your
Oh,
turn.
no, it goes for the Ruzid!
Ruzid.
I would be
Is
howling
it gonna
right
push
now.
up?
Was it 2 a.m.?
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright. Alright.
Soul burn.
Okay.
You
Look at that damage, guys. Okay, this is a pretty hype. This is pretty hype. Oh, not quite. Oh, oh, didn't get the kill. Hang on, that's huge. Uh-oh.
You just need to stall it out by a turn, and I think that was a turn he needed. This
Oh
tanky
no,
Salome is
oh no,
putting
that's
in work
bad.
here.
Uh-oh,
Now
uh-oh.
Ahmed's getting
He
a
didn't
ton
kill,
of
guys. He
combo
didn't
in. That's
kill.
what you wanna see on the
BBK's got
Salome
this.
still gets a turn. Holy.
Salome just copies BBK.
Copies.
Wait, what?
Ooh-ha.
Oh, I guess. I mean, I guess. Yeah. You know what? He could just bring back. Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. Brings back the Abyssal Fiend. No. No.
Just bring her back.
Oh, superhumanize Yuffie is disgusting. Yeah. Wow, Tetsu squeezes out the win there.
3-2 score.
What?
What a set, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That's wild. Wow, that's wild.
Gotta give props though to Meowmix, man. He really came out. I think the strat was almost there. It's just if Sid was as strong as his
Crazy.
partner, barely dropping the ball, 4,000 health on that Salome. You saw what he was going for. Could have just knocked that out. Then there would be no revive available. There's still a BBK, but with how much like evasion, I think we could have tanked that. I still gotta say, Meowmix gave us a show.
Yeah,
in round 5.
Meowmix did not win, but I'm sure he won the hearts of a lot of the viewers tonight with that Ruzit pick. Oh, what a match! One of the most interesting matches in round of 16 so far. Tetsu is the winner indeed, and that Salome, tanky Salome, surviving gave him another opportunity, the chance to bring her back, and that was the end of the story. Salome makes the game so much more interesting. It's really hard to read sometimes.
Trying to get away, are we? We can't outrun.
Oh, and game 1, this Renok. Normally, Renok can't do this to the current meta build of Boss Arunka, but because Meowmix likes to play that counter-attack build so much, you do unfortunately lose your Arunka here, but at the end of the day, Freeren is going to do Freeren.
There was a chance Meowmix would win.
They did a really good job remaking the collab, and I think
I
they
know
did a
he
little
had
bit
to
too
kill
good
the
of a job.
Salome,
She's a little bit too
but
strong in her original
man, that
story. She's
just-
a little too strong here.
that
Continuing
sucked.
that narrative, just absolutely chewing through every opponent in her way.
This is the RB game for Tetsu.
Arby was present, but the real star of the show is this man right now, the Strat Gauntlet wielder, Aki. And we've seen multiple times he can counter the likes of Spirit Iceline, who is one of the problem units in E7 Masters.
And that was almost very dangerous because it could have activated the Dragon Brysenia. That would have blew up the whole play.
Your fate. Disappear.
And this was another Salome showcase. Just showcasing that not only can she defend, but I mean, once she gets the turn, you copy your best damage dealer, you send it right into the enemy team. If any defense breaks are present, man, she is money.
Eliminate them.
Oh my god, well, look at Money Match Meowmix here, trying to take his opponent out in 10 seconds flat. G-Raw is not going to get a single turn. Moon Bunny not long for this world either. The double Vildred, the brothers, although maybe more like same clone? Don't even know how we would describe that, but look at this. A lap and a stun.
Penelope needs a specialty change. I agree. I really wish they would do more specialty changes.
Immediately GG called, and you really gotta hand
Would
it to the
really,
series,
really
guys.
be
It was
happy
my
if
most
Penelope got
anticipated
one.
series,
I mean,
and it
they
was
even
Cap's most
technically
anticipated
have
series.
like the
Not only
older
did we go the
Penelope that they
distance,
can
we
use
hit
as
some
the
of
specialty
moves
change like
we've
look.
never seen, and this set delivers.
Just saying they could.
Yeah.
They won't, but they could.
Don't look here though. A little bit of a whiff.
And it wasn't even Sid's fault. 21,000 damage is a lot. Salome having more than that is crazy to me. So not only can she hit as hard as a free run or a strays, and also face tank a cleave. That's a banger character.
Bring out Ruzid in game 5, a single elimination. Oh man, let's hear what Tetsu thought about that pick. We have the interview ready. Let's hear from Tetsu. Tetsu, congratulations on your win. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right, we have you connected. First, I'll do Korean, and then I'll get back to you in English. Question. 태츠 선수 이렇게 8강 진출 축하드립니다. 지금 소감이 어떨까요? So Tetsu, congratulations on your win again. How does it feel to defeat a very popular name, Meowmix, with a 3-2 score on Nail Biter until the end?
It feels great. I think he's one of the smartest players in the game. So yeah, it was hard to be honest, but I think I played well. So
일단 굉장히 미아믹스 선수 상대로 굉장히 유명하고 굉장히 똑똑한 스마트한 선수인 걸 알기 때문에 일단 굉장히 어려운 경기였고요. 하지만 저도 굉장히 오늘 잘했다고 생각했기 때문에 그래서 이긴 것 같습니다. 오늘 물어볼 게 많습니다. 뭐 아키도 물어보고 싶고 뭐 물어보고 싶은 게 많은데 일단 마지막 게임 의적 루지드 좀 아무도 몰랐거든요. 이 픽이 나왔을 때 어떤 생각이 들었는지 여쭤보겠습니다. So I have a lot of questions to ask, but last round when Miamix picked Ruzid, out of all the characters, did you even dream about fighting against the Ruzid today, or what were some of the things going through your head when you saw that pick?
it was mental damage for sure. I don't even know what.
Where's your Earth Tenebria so you can have all the
yeah,
elements,
I used-
right? She's like gonna be the
Did you,
first one. I swear she's gonna be the
another
first one that has all elements.
I just play around that.
네, 잘 말하자면은 뭐 그냥 보고서 잘 몰랐습니다. 루지드 사실 정확하게 어떤 스킬 구성인지도 모르고요. 뭐 일단 누커 데미지 많이 주는 것만 알고 있었기 때문에 네, 그 정도로 생각하고 뱀픽을 계속 이어갔다고 합니다. 그리고 마지막에 또 시드 상대로 살로메가 살아남아가지고 또 기회를 잡을 수 있었는데 맞고 충분히 버틸 수 있을 거라고 생각했을지도 여쭤보겠습니다. So and then again the same round, the last round, your Salome was tanky enough to take the hit from Sid and survive. Did you have a feeling that your Salome is going to be surviving after the hit from the Sid?
It's always fun to hear the difference when people switch languages. Oh, for sure.
Yes, because my Salome build is like really tank, so I don't think any thief can kill Heaven with Soulwood.
네, 일단 그랬을 거라고 생각하고요. 제 살로메가 굉장히 체력이 많고 또 다른 거라고 해도 한 방에 이렇게 쓰러질 거라고 생각을 안 했기 때문에 어떻게든 버틸 수 있을 거라고 생각을 했다고 합니다. 네, 그리고 이제 프리랜을 굉장히 좋아하는 걸로 알고 있는데 태투 선수 오늘도 프리랜을 몇 번 사용했습니다. 프리랜 지금 티어 당연히 탑 티어 있는데 왜 이렇게 프리랜을 좋아하는지 여쭤보겠습니다. And Tetsu, you're known as a freerun lover. What makes you a freerun lover, and why do you play freerun so much?
Okay, Frieren is one of my favorite animes, so I was really excited when the collab was announced. At the start, I didn't thought Frieren was that strong.
Tori
so
for
I
me is
just played
easier, no
her
need
fun.
for a lot of speed, but need a lot of attack.
But after,
Yeah, the good thing about
the
Tori
first
though
week,
is she kind of falls
I got
under
top
Genesis
one,
Ra's
then
Bystander
I was
Huayang
playing Frieren.
shenanigans where they can't get
So
debuffed.
since then, I'm just like
So that definitely helps her out a
enjoying the
ton.
video, and I hope Spygate release a free-to-play version of her, so everyone can play.
일단 네, 프리랜이 저는 일단 오리지널 애니메이션도 굉장히 좋아하고요. 그리고 콜라보가 나왔을 때 굉장히 기뻐했던 사람 중에 하나고 일단 처음에는 프리랜을 재미로 픽 많이 하고 많이 하다 보니까
That was not the last match. We have one more match, by the way. While they're yapping over there with the interview, I'll show you guys my new Rinha.
그리고 저는 굉장히 프리투플레이 선수이기도 한데 그런 선수들, 그런 유저들을 위해서 또 이런 팁도 많이 나눠주고 프리랜이 굉장히 좋다는 걸 그때 알게 됐다고 합니다. Oh, so Frieren indeed is a very, very strong character.
That's the Rinnock there, pretty
I'd like
good.
to ask you for since you're advancing, we still do have one more match left. Keith, Rojin, who do you think is going to come up and fight against you next week?
I think it's gonna be Keith. I think the account difference is like too much.
그리고 마지막 질문은 키스 선수랑 로진 선수가 반대쪽에 이제 기다리고 있는데
Victory has no imprint.
질문을 던졌고 키스 선수가 아마도 장비나 실력 차이가
To be
좀
fair, I don't
있는
think
것
mine does
같아서
too, so.
키스 선수가 올라오지 않을까라고 이렇게 답변을 들었습니다. 네, 태츠 선수 인터뷰 감사드리고요. 다음 주에 뵙겠습니다. not Keith. Tetsu, thank you so much for the interview and best of luck in your match next week.
Hey, bye bye.
Oh yes. Freedom
All right,
lover,
we got
for
the
sure.
last match going here.
Oh.
Keith.
I'm sure a lot of you guys also loved the match between Tetsu and Meow Mix. I think that best of 5 will be remembered for a very long time, gents. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Also known as Bandit Keith.
Oh, we already have Keith, and look what's in the middle. That that icon, the badge. Calling for some speed.
Yeah,
Oh, just
I
remind
mean,
the
it's
players
the
at home,
centerpiece
Keith,
of the account.
Keith had an amazing run, and honestly, I know you were saying this as well. He looked like one of the sharpest players in the group stage. He did drop
Full
a match
cleave today?
against
Hey, I hope.
201, but my God, the way this guy was playing and drafting, despite having some world-class players in here, he was really impressive.
Keith was
Yes.
out of the ordinary speed hero. Certainly a player that is going to be delivering us some speed, but on the other side, the shadow, the dark shadow himself. Rojin, another global player with lots of free run on the most fan protection. We've seen free run, but not that many answers against this character. Let's see
Most
if Keith is
pick.
ready.
Yep. Seems about right. Brightwatch Freer and
Having
stuff.
such a good win rate, even at this level of the tournament.
Maybe I'll join the ranks, guys. Maybe it's time for my Briarwitch
Last match of the night. Oh, the
to
win
ascend.
condition. Heavy towards Keith.
Yeah, and I would say it's pretty accurate as well. Keith is known to be one of those overwhelmingly fast players. And not only that, he's very flexible when it comes to how he plays the game. So I'm expecting him
Oh
to
yeah,
just
sorry,
take
it is on my
command
build,
early
but
in the set. And I think for
there we go.
Rojin, his game plan should be
Sorry
get
about that.
comfort
Nothing
grab through,
was
get
missed. They're just
maybe
showing off
one
player
win
data.
out, get his numbers on the board, and then try to play around that and just take it one step, one draft pick at a time.
Will he have the answers? The pans, no Notos today. Diane, Lady of the
I have
Sails,
I have so many speedy units. You're surprised I'm not in at least Emperor. It's not really just about speed though. Emperor takes a lot of time to grind and climb to.
Actually, haven't seen too much of Perfumer Biblis being one of the more.
My main issue is my gear is there. I just don't have. I legitimately just don't have the time. That's my problem. Is I don't have the time.
Salome, we've seen this combo many times.
And I think this should be the standard split of characters going forward. Although, like you said, Car, Biblis has not been seen in the game quite often. I mean, if you check any of the stat site that we have,
Ooh,
Biblis
okay.
is just the highest win rate
Biblis
character in the game
RB.
right now. And of course, Arbiter Vildra being kicked in.
I
And
read
already
Captain
we're
Flan.
just pedal to the metal, where Ray saying it's open.
Already.
Already coming in, Pirate Captain Flan. Oh man, Rojin. Oh, does get the Zeo in though, so might be in a fine spot here.
Locks in the top speed material. Rojin. Keith. Land A. Oh, still willing to contest.
Starting off fun. This is very much starting off fun.
That would be disrespectful.
They did go with the Zeo though.
almost looked
Zeo's
like for a
definitely
second
there
he
to
said,
counter
"Yeah,
the
you know
Pirate
what, let me
Captain
just embrace
Flan's, the
the Zeo," but no,
speediness.
School Nurse Yoha does
Nurse
not.
Yoha?
Looking to just shake off the debuffs that these characters put down. Rojin looks like he's low on damage, but don't forget, fellas, still has that Salome on his side. We'll just be able to clone anything that Keith has that offers good damage and just run it down.
Estelle.
It's being hovered, and you know what? I kind of like it here. Opposite of the rank ladder where she's picked very early, we've seen she hasn't had a lot of success. So maybe here, where a lot of the problem units that she's having trouble with, this could be a nice pickup. But no, instead, maybe pivoting over to Genesis Roz, getting some knights in here, just something that can kind of give him some reassurance off the back end.
Yeah, I do agree. I think Estelle should be picked towards later. I think there are too many solutions right now. Pick last and Ryojin. A lot more Hecate than yesterday.
You presume to defy me.
Does lock in the Hecate. We're looking to deny the revives, both from the Arbiter Villager as well as that Nurse Yolha. So, I mean, very likely banned away, right? Surely.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Yula gets banned out as, you know, now Operator Cigarette, Flagbearer Cigarette, gonna have some room to breathe a little bit and do her job.
Would love to see Operator Cigarette against Estelle.
Zero
Not a bad
prefect world.
pick. Working with imprints. Here we go. Round 16, match number 8.
True vessel is capable of.
Ryojin, Zio's gonna start things
All right,
off.
guys, let's see.
The Child Emperor.
No one can beat him in speed.
Zio gonna go Soul Burn.
Zio this event.
Hits
Just
Power
taking
Captain
control
Flan,
of that
pushes her
first turn without being
back.
picked with a combo, and this is going to be the same thing.
Good
but
counter.
gets punched in the face back. Lance of Silence on the
Skill
Pirate Captain
3
Flan, and now
Fear.
Flagbearer
Salome
Cigarette is
copy
setting up the turn.
somebody.
We're looking to push everything back.
Ooh.
Do the Fears land? Lands on 3.
Looks good for now. Until you break out of it. Salome. Lots of targets.
Offer your
Who do you pick?
Who she pick? She picks the Pirate Captain
It is the plan. Trying
Flan.
to steal that immunity, get some buffs out of the
Ooh,
way.
okay.
Gets more debuffs. He does get it.
Sample?
Does get the immunity,
And I
doesn't
think
get
that's a
the
nice pick of play
bombs.
there. Now that the Bossarunka and the Salome are going to be immune to this S3 from the Biblis, she doesn't have an inherent strip, so only going to be able to provide those provokes on the top 2 units.
With that steal? Okay, Ryojin does have...
Okay.
Yeah, Fear may or may not be a debuff you like, but it's good at one thing, it stops counterattacks. So all of those hits going into Estelle, no response there. Going to be getting a lot of good free damage on Keith, but you're going to need to be doing a lot more against Biblis Estelle.
Some extra chip into Estelle.
Salome gets to go. Collapse on the... Is it on the RB? Is he trying to finish off RB? Seal? RB seal? No, there's no seal. Okay, oh, defense broken. Okay, collapsed him. Power Captain Flan is the one getting focused down right now. She does wake up!
Soul's activated as well.
Oh, she is now going to be on a rampage here.
Captain Flan, the buffed up skill 3 is going to be able
Swift,
to come through. Does it steal the buff?
attack
And
buff
it does
here.
steal quite a bit. Speed buff going over to her
RB's
team,
gonna...
and the
RB
buff-
snaps out of
Arbiter wakes up
fear.
as well.
Skill
This is
3s. Oh my god! Ooh. Well,
I was about to say.
that happened.
Even with Salome, if you didn't do damage,
Alrighty
where
then.
is the damage from Gojin?
Fear is a
Gojin's
joke.
side?
Yeah. He could have
How do you have a lot of
maybe
gold?
copied, Arbiter Villagers, but with how tame
You get a bunch of gold
decided
from
to
farming,
go,
just
I really
playing
wouldn't have done much. So instead, he tried to just kind of
playing your
prevent,
hunts, selling off the gears you
Keith's
get.
S3 on Perfumer
You
Biblis,
can
but
use
honestly,
Stigma
the draft,
to summon penguins, and you can
much
sell
more
those
reactive. Keith really
penguins
setting
for
the pace
gold
there,
too.
especially after his lock pick of the Flan, and I think he won out, especially in the ban scenario.
Estelle punch way
And
too
you have to
strong.
wonder if Ryojin was maybe missing some context that Pirate Captain Flan now is just being played as an opener. So using the skill 1 there, maybe he was hoping for a star of the Deep Sea Bomb, but just wasn't going to hit. And at that point, maybe it was just better to, like you said, copy a Arbiter Villager or maybe even a Biblis, land that Venom damage in. But for that second game, we are going to ban 2 openers against Keith. And for Keith, well, just ban Ruel and Freerin. We are just taking away his ability to play these hyper carries.
Freeran, Ruel, Briar Witch, Lidica, some openers banned. And Arwell start. We don't really see Arwell as a starter. When we have this
She's
many
really taking a
heroes.
backseat to Estelle. A lot of the players, the top players, opting to pick her instead.
Still have a lot, like of openers, lots of Soul Weavers. Instead of a light knight. that Keith also picks, Genesis Ross. Are we going Tori?
Shall we dance?
More likely from Rosen.
At this point in the draft, I think any structure is still possible. Sea Phantom Politis does get locked in for Keith, so he definitely still wants to maintain his aerial superiority, his ability to just run high-speed, mid-speed unit.
Made is gonna get picked up. Okay, Ruel's pre-ban, Made picked up.
But locks in the re-knock on 3, no Zeo to stop her. Might be feeling confident with his top speed character. Keith, does he go all in on this, or does he maybe pivot down to turn 2 again?
Well, what he's hovering is pretty indicative of what might come to pass. No. Perhaps going for a safer play. He is up 1. Keith has some room to kind of just play it a little safer here.
I'm telling you guys, the 2 prevents if you want to play RTA today, RV and Bildred. No, then you leave up Lady of the Scales and Notos. We need a 3rd ban. Smilegates. Maybe in the future? Monarch of the Sword Iseria. Ban protected.
And Keith, I think, is playing her here for the combat readiness push.
Oh,
we all know that
Christy.
Monarch of the Sword relies a lot on that additional damage, which is not going to hit May Chloe and her team very hard. So Keith definitely cooking a little bit here, and Rogen is hovering the Brigida.
No service.
If you get a soul burn through here, could potentially just target out that Monarch of the Sword.
Miserable creature.
Morch is the way when there's Iseria. So that's a force ban, which means that you
Potentially. You sometimes there is a play where you can leave up the Mort, especially because we have access to Seal as well, but it is definitely something to consider.
Laika? Amid? Lethe?
Let's see what you got.
Oh,
this
Monarch
is 100%.
plus Setsuko's a really scary combo.
This is 100% Mort ban.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
This is 120%.
Yeah, so Rogen at the end here does have maybe that first turn control. Re-knock, hyper carry team. The entire team goes over to protect the Re-knock, and the Mort will be taken out.
I just don't know if Re-knock plus Brigida is going to be enough. Keith, very, very tanky.
There's Renak, and Arwell's punch can deliver some, but it's not like constant damage.
No Mort, no
He's more
Setsuka.
utility, has no damage. He
I
ain't no
mean,
Estelle.
makes sense. If you have Syria, you gotta be in the Mort.
And all your favorites.
Setsuka can also strip like all the maid buffs and everything. You kind of don't want to fight Setsuka. Setsuka's pretty good against just a solo Renak DPS, right? Honestly, I think Keith has this one. Unless like Brigida locks down Monarch of the Sword of Syria, but
Splash damage in on the Genesis Ross already, and no counter.
Brigida's gonna skill 2, boost up the Renak.
Gets another turn ready for the Renak to rock, and
okay.
here, with her own
Soul
artifact, that's gonna
burn.
be enough to soul burn onto
Wow, look at those souls she immediately got there. Okay, block and bind is insane here because bind prevents Assyria from like doing anything.
But let's not forget, the moment Monarch of the Sword Iseria naturals her turn, she's going to be able to cleanse herself. That is one big thing. So that's Rogen's lose condition. So Keith is trying to stall out for that at all costs.
Good. Renak's got the decrease speed.
He's gonna start going all in onto that Syria here.
That looks to just cycle it out.
Yeah, binded.
That is not a lot of damage, I'll be honest right now. That is not a lot of damage. He can't even... So the thing is, Assyria will cleanse herself when she skill 3s on her turn, but Renak can't even like skill 3 into the Assyria though.
Genesis Roz folded.
Trust me. There was never a place for you.
Yeah, locking in Brigitte.
To belong in this world.
And the damage.
30,000 HP. Shirley drops his Brigitte. Oof.
Brigitte
Ouch.
goes
But
down,
the revive
okay.
does keep her there, and I think Keith is doing everything he can to stop this Brigitte from getting a second turn. Stun coming in from the Unbound Knight Airwall. If this lands, it could be really bad for Keith. Resistance though on point.
Oh.
Yeah, even with effectiveness, right? The Christie it's a lot of ER.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be upwards of 400, 500, maybe even. So that's a lot for an Unbound Knight Airwell to chew through. Definitely on the optimistic side, let's say.
The reason the Brigitte most likely was because of that soul burn, and look at this, Brigitte being locked down. Keith identifying Rojan's game plan, just cycle very fast through this Renok. The chip damage is adding up. Iceria being effectively locked down, but he still has a lot to chew through. Genesis Raw is still 2 lives.
All those counters not happening.
I don't know if he's gonna have enough damage for this Iceria, guys.
And this is really unfortunate. With the Iceria being bound, that means the dual attacks are not going to be coming in from Sea Phantom Politis turns. That dual attack, you're losing so much damage dragging the Christie instead of the Ross or the Iceria, which I'm sure is the intended target. And Renok, once again, we have S3 ready and the Pilfer.
Yeah, Rojan's Brigitte game plan, I'm actually seeing it. I was worried about a lack of damage, but you just take turns over and over. Beautiful lockdown off the back of Brigitte.
Take her down and Ross together.
And this time,
Ooh, okay, I mean...
penetration resistance built in is holding on, but oh my god, they're really working down this Iceria. And
I don't know, guys. I think Iceria. Look at all they're doing to try and take down Iceria, and it's not working.
Does it give him enough of a chance to come back, though? That's the question. I guess this is what we're here to find out.
As decreed by the World Tree,
Send it in, Fracture.
I bestow upon you the revelation of radiance.
Not as much. Still Pifford.
Okay, here we go.
Free to act now.
The true game has now begun. And Iceria, I think, is going to be taken down.
Doesn't survives by 1 HP, but the Ross.
I think she's going to be taking down everything.
This is such a tight game.
Another trial to overcome.
Yeah, Rojan's game plan was really working. Keith barely living there to get that Iceria turn. You saw what the game plan was, but Keith, I think, weathered the storm. And from here on out, Rojan now on the back foot. I don't know if he can land a kill anymore on the Iceria.
I don't know if Rojan can do this.
This is certainly going to be tight. If he makes it to another Renok ultimate, this surely could be bad, but oh man, this is actually a really tight
He just
game.
needs to skill one
Very
here.
tough to call one way or another.
You just skill one. Don't greet it. Don't greet it. Skill one. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh, that's really bad.
You hate seeing that. Here's the damage.
I don't think Renok's gonna be able to S3 again, guys.
Oh, and guys, Roz is locked and loaded. Soulburn, S2.
Into the maid. Yep, correct target.
Is it time?
Locked in
Mate still has that revive buff though.
I command thee.
Yeah, one cooldown, one turn cooldown for that VIP treatment from Chloe. Will she be taken down?
No, you Soulburn to the maid. You Soulburn to the maid. Yep, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh, unless Arwal has a skill 3, which she does. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Rojan might be able to get a Maid Chloe turn.
Arwal's actually carrying right now. Is it enough? Is it enough? Maid does have a Soulburn to revive. Hang on.
We'll let Maid Chloe cycle back into the skill 3. Renok has S2, S3.
Try a bit harder. I'll show you what I can do.
So if Maid attacks here, there's a chance that there's a counter. Yeah, okay. This is the worst case scenario, right? That there's a counter. There's a splash damage. It's cut in half. No. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Nail for the win. Team back in action.
Renok's pretty far back though, is the problem. Ooh, and we got the strip, we got the speed down. Oh no, this is really bad. Super bad. Kill the Rinoc, it's over. Yep.
One more
Okay.
hit, you take
Yeah,
out the
pretty much done so.
Oh.
You gotta get the maid. Just get the maid. No? Get the Brigitte instead? No, you know what? I guess. You don't really want Brigitte to lock down the Monarch, and there you guys have it. Yep.
Another win for Keith.
Holy.
Where Rojin simply was lacking the source of damage. This was a very slow game. Rinoc, of course, the cooldowns. You need a couple more turns to get it back.
Despite that, though, I really like what he was cooking. Rojin, it may have not worked out, and that could have just been a gear diff. Keith, just insanely powerful in terms of gear score. I don't know about Rojin, but you saw the Brigitte really trying her hardest, locking down that ice area for so long. Rinoc actually getting 2 S3s. It just was barely not enough, and that's all Keith needed. He just needed to take one breath of fresh air. As soon as ice area took a turn, it was all over.
And you really gotta hand it to Rojin. Keith is easily the favorite in this set, and that draft, despite being how unorthodox it is, was so close, and it really made this series competitive, even if the score doesn't reflect so. And the Brigitte game plan, if it had just stuck, I mean, oh man, so many things were coming together, and I think Rojin was just one turn shy of being able
Are we
to make
sleeping
this
early? We
competition work.
might be, guys. Hey, we might be. If this finishes, if Keith takes it here, guys, we're sleeping early, and it feels good.
Salome.
Salome first pick. And Keith naturally just takes Boss
The
Aruka.
one who hurt my family?
RV again.
It's being hovered.
There are lots of options.
Will I be enough?
Yeah, opting for the Nurse Yolha here, so maybe Keith is expecting Rojin to try something extremely different. I mean, last match he sped up over him.
Okay, we
so
see what? Salome,
anything could happen here.
Boss
I think Keith is
Runka,
going for the
Nurse,
safer play. Arbiter Vilder,
all the
certainly
standard
more
stuff,
damage,
same
more
units.
all in, but here you're giving yourself a bigger safety
You guys know the
net
drill by
with the
now.
Revive as well as a tankier character.
I do like Estelle getting time in the spotlight though,
Just have
although
to
I don't
watch
think
out,
she's
though.
been
If you
doing
lock in
super
this
well
early
this
Estelle, there's a lot of those problem thieves still available
this
for Keith,
stream.
especially on the lock position, and he has the Boss Arunga on his side.
Okay, there she is. She is getting
Locked
picked.
in. Rojin with dibs on third pick. Ban Protect going
Whoa.
for the Landy first.
Landy.
Okay.
Landy picked
Maybe
early.
expecting
That's a
Keith wants to
really
take one of
early
those
Landy
hyper carry thieves
pick.
to kind of battle the likes of Estelle. Wants to have
Super
that
early
reach
Landy pick.
beyond that
Wonder
Boss
if they have a
Arunga.
Milim geared.
It
Or if they
certainly
even
does
care.
dissuade a Tory pick, and with Sea Phantom Politis in the Lunatic ban slot,
Keith does
does
not
knock her
care.
out,
Gonna go for
but
Emma
Keith is going for
Aria.
the true, tried and true combo between Nurse Yolha as well as the disciplinary prefect Aria. So, and locks it in with Swift Flag Bearer Sigrid. So, got
Swift Flag
everything.
Bearer
You got
Sigrid also
damage,
pretty
you got
solid.
Survivability, and you got debuff. Rojin is in.
A Superhuman Aria is definitely a threat, but behind Estelle, if she's left through, I think that's one time where the mitigation is really going to shine. No photogenic available there. Rojin on his fourth pick.
Oh, don't troll with Leica, guys. Okay, I was getting a PTSD from yesterday when we got a troll Leica
Cycling
match.
through a good series of support
Dragon
here.
King Sharoon to
Sharoon
stop
will
the
be able to,
fears.
defense break just the boss Arunka, but mostly you're playing it for the fear. You're trying to cleanse the fear from the Flag Cigarette.
The class debuff and the passive from Sharoon. Scrolling through. Anti-cleave.
Well then.
Festive Ida, okay. I don't know about Festive Ida here.
Festivita and
Oh,
New Moon
man,
Luna.
fast picks both ways.
I'm gonna kind of try to
I think that New Moon Luna's a
AoE defense
little
break.
too deadly here, sealing away every single passive that Rojin needs. Well, that's just ends the game plan right away.
I don't know if we've ever seen a New Moon Luna come out on like 4 or 5 and usually just get banned out outright. Festivita, Sharoon, kind of a little bit of a pinch against the debuffers like Cigarette.
Luna needs to go, and Salome is the ban. Everything else stays.
Okay.
So no more
Salome gone, Luna gone.
The Ruka was still there though, so the Salome, a little interesting. Okay.
Nurse is gonna try to superhumanize the Arya.
Break through Bossa Brunka with the burst, green burst, Landy, Festivita. We'll see in game 2-0 up for Keith.
Alright, Swift Flag Bear Cigarette can just dual attack into the Dragon King Sharoon. There you go. It's one of the reasons I don't like using Dragon King Sharoon, but hey, she's holding her own.
You should expect to see whenever you're playing the Flag Cigarette versus the Dragon King Sharoon matchup. She's going to often not fear the opponent team and just get the gank on first, get all of the damage through. And now this is where it's gonna hurt. Nurse Yolha, we super juice the Arya, 62k HP, and we get the soul burn. Do we live
I
with
want to
the
go to that
stealth?
school.
Ooh, okay, that's
That's
a lot of damage.
Takes out the DK Sharoon and also
Goodbye,
half
Dragon
health
King
on the
Sharoon.
damage share for the stealth. She gets a little bit of healing back. There's Ida ripping the skill 3, a little bit of
Defense bring
debuffs.
full Landy bar. This could take us somewhere. This Landy needs to be the strongest carry in the world. 8,000 AP.
Daring today, aren't we?
Oh, it lands all crits, but will not be able to send home those two characters.
Pretty good in damage. Counter attack.
Ooh, that defense break is not good at all.
The activation.
Estelle... Are people not building Estelle with resistance?
This is Estelle looking for another win.
Gonna get some healing here, but unfortunately we have
Dropping the
to
damage
hit into this
in.
boss Arunka.
It's, yeah, Boss
Okay,
is just
hold
too
on.
good at walling out these single targets, but the counterattack takes out the Flag Cigarette, so we still have quite a game on our hands, but this is going to... Another shield in? The injury is on? Do you survive though? That defense break is threatening so much.
Oh, that defense break is not helping that Estelle at all. Festivita's gonna go.
The Estelle is barely hanging on to dear life.
Yeah, and as soon as she falls, the two squishies in the back, Holy Sack gonna buy him some extra time. But Roja needs to get some work going. Unfortunately, Festivita not getting a lot of value, especially that Operator Cigarette not still here.
Estelle's been holding on surprisingly well, but we'll see what the... Well, first of all, Arya's taking all their souls, but let's see if the Landy's gonna do anything in the long run here.
Is enough. The two stealth units now primed and ready to get beaten up.
And the rather the green Landy play was good. You're going to be able to get another S3 right here, but I just don't think there was enough buffs on Key's side to really
Holber's
get
Landy.
the ramp going. Oh, the full squish, 4,000 HP left.
Ooh,
Not
Crown
going
of
to be able to
Glory.
close this out. And with two characters in stealth, this Landy is kind of free pickings. And GG is called.
3-0. We have the winner for the last match of round of 16, Keith.
Yep.
Going up to fight
There you guys go. Keith
in the quarterfinals.
taking it. Wow, guys, so many
Oh, yeah.
past matches today. I'm so happy.
Holy
So many of them were just like 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Speedy units, speedy wins.
So guys, Landy can actually work in this meta. I know we don't see her a lot these days.
Congrats, guys. Those of you guys who were out there with me in the evenings, in the early wee hours of the morning. We get to sleep early, friends.
And all Keith had to do was kind of not activate something like Ida. We saw him not activate the Sharoon, and the Landy just doesn't have enough buffs to really cycle. She wants units that give her a lot of buffs to get her fighting spirit up and just rip those S3s back to back to back.
Another 3-0.
Yeah, like I've been showing in my videos, Arya's really underrated.
Ooh, I was gonna say, man, this
Such a powerful unit, so strong. So many people skipped
so
her.
many close matches tonight. That first game I think was definitely very Keith favor, but this second game was really close.
Festivita did nothing.
These three
Festivita did
players are
nothing,
not
no.
indicative at all for how close these games are. And
This is
I,
one of those
I think it
games
was like
where
a
you look at
panic
the
last
draft,
pick or something.
You look at the draft, right? You're like, what the heck is he doing? And then when you
Landy, I don't know why they picked
even though
Landy.
it didn't work, you saw exactly
It's almost 2 p.m. where you are. Ooh, that's nice. Hopefully you had a good lunch. It's around lunchtime for you.
You gotta give Rojin some props. It was the game plan could have worked against a lesser man, but his opponent unfortunately was Keith, one of the best.
Exactly, Car. I mean, Keith is one of the OGs from the Chinese community of the game. And for all of the English speakers, and especially new players, if you know who Wolf or Higa is, Keith is like a more OG, a more experienced version of him. So definitely that's no shame against Rojin dropping his set to a player like Keith.
Shout out Higa. Higa's a monster.
Yeah, and I'm sure Rojin practices Landy draft as well. I think against an inferior player, like you said, it absolutely could work. But for a player like Keith, where all his gear is completely on point, your Landy will miss lethal versus Flag, and you're going to have a hard time reaching that Nurse Yoha, especially if they're hidden behind Boss Arunka.
And the stealth here in game 3 tried her heart out. Was really working for the squad, but unfortunately these two units.
Lionheart Stormy would have been better than Ida.
Ida not able to activate.
Even then, I don't think it would have been enough. It would have been better than Ida, but I don't think it would have been enough.
To see more, but only 3 games. Had a lot of turns in round number 2. Round number 2 was the interesting one. A little slow, but also showed. Keith was also able to show us that you can certainly play a little slower, not just a cleave comp. We do have the interview ready with Keith. Let's hear what he has to say through the interview. Hello, Keith. Congratulations on your win of round of 16, the last match of the night. 3-0 victory. So, first of all, how does it feel to advance into the quarterfinals? 키스 선수 이렇게 3대0 승리를 또 가져오게 됐습니다. 8강 진출 소감부터 들어보겠습니다.
Keith 选手，你以3-0的气势强势的普西8强，那请问一下现在的感想如何呢？
我现在的感想的话，肯定是很开心的，因为我在过往的这个官方举办的比赛中成绩一直不是很好，然后并且从来没有突破过第1轮。 然后这次能够成功在这个 knockout stage 突破第1轮，我还是非常激动和开心的。
일단 제가 진출하게 돼서 정말 기쁩니다. 제가 처음에는 이제 성적이 좋지 않아가지고 좀 저조한 성적으로 이제 기대를 하지 않았는데.
Ranking Shroon is good to counter fear units, though if you specifically get other units to protect. Yeah, she needs to be protected. If preventing fear will let your opener, whatever contester go, then perfect, solid. You know, that's what you want. But yeah, in most cases, I feel like she's too vulnerable to Sigrid. Just gonna get skilled 2 and it's over, right? So.
As known as a very speedy player, but also in game 2, you played Christy, G. Ross. Showed that you can also turtle down a bit. Was that a specific pick ready for your opponent, Rojin Goto today? 굉장히 속덱, 여기 아이콘이 나타내듯이 굉장히 속덱으로 빠른 선수로 유명하신데 누백도 잘 사용하셨습니다. 오늘 크리스티도 사용했고요. 이런 거는 오늘 료진 선수를 상대로 준비한 이런 뱀픽 스타일일까요?
那像 Key 选手，你是一个热爱速度战容的一个选手。那请问一下，今天在第2局的表现出色，然后是以拖回合的打法。那请问一下，面对 Rojin Goto 的选手，有没有特别准备什么样子的策略吗？
这个我其实要澄清一下，就虽然我拥有速度勋章，然后也确实喜欢就是比较快的打法，但是实际上我账号的这个阵地装，然后包括坦度也是非常充足的。然后当时呢，那个 Rojin 选手 ban 掉了我的火攻和的移速，然后并且拿下了尘封。然后在这个情况下，我觉得竞速并不是一个非常好的一个选择，然后所以去选择去锁下光飞剑，然后并且去选下小木盾。然后当时我有犹豫是选快的飞剑还是选慢的飞剑，但是考虑到我是后手，我后面还是可以把他的魔了给 ban 掉。哪怕他选了比尔季达，但是我觉得他这个输出还是不是特别充足的。然后并且随着这个回合战线的拉长，我就还是赢下了这个对局。
일단 제가 빠르게 하는 거는 맞습니다. 빠르게 하는 거는 맞는데 그리고 빠르게 하는 것도 되게 선호를 하는 편입니다. 하지만 오늘 선수를 대결했을 때는
Hey, thank you, Nintendo. I appreciate it. We'll definitely be getting my rest soon, but let's stick it out just a little bit longer since it's a little bit earlier. See what they got in store for us here. If there's anything else.
So I do prefer to play fast indeed, as I do love to play very
Maybe we'll
fast,
get a little glimpse into what's going to be coming up next
But
week.
against Rojin, not just
Because we're almost there, right? We got the knockout rounds. We're still in knockout. It's going to be quarterfinals next week, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that, guys. And then after that, we have the semifinals and the finals itself, yeah? So
was the longer, shortened version of that long answer. So 3 games though, but I feel like you had a moment that you really felt like, okay, I think I'm going to win this best of 5. I think you had that feeling in the game. When did you have that feeling? Was it with draft or in game, or like in game 1 or 2 or 3? 오늘 이 3경기밖에 안 했지만 중간에 뭔가 뱀픽이나 경기 안에서 뭔가 이길 것 같은, 오늘 베스트 5를 이길 것 같다라는 좀 느낌이 들었을 것 같습니다. 혹시 오늘 중간에
we're talking about ML Aria?
들었을까요 혹시?
ML Aria, I think Destruction set is the best to go. You don't need the counter. Some people swear by counter on her. I think it's a little win more. You know how you get her to counter? You put her in the front, put Monarch of the Sword of Syria in the back.
因为实际上我觉得这个先后手的差距还是特别大的。然后后手你这个游戏会变得特别难。
And if you build, resist on Assyria, then Aria actually helps with that too, giving her even more resistance. So kind of a win-win.
所以说当这个游戏进去的时候，我发现我是先手，然后我可以很舒服的搬掉那个赫尔塞蒂和Scale 的时候，我觉得我就已经赢了。
일단 뭐 뱀픽도 거기서부터, 그리고 이제 제가 이제 선픽이라는 것을 이제 알았을 때 제가 그 상황에서는 제가 이겼다는 순간을 이제 받았던 것 같습니다.
When I knew that I had the first pick, I think I had the chance to grab a lot more OP units. So I think that's the moment that I kind of knew that I had the lead and grab onto the best of 5 win. Of course, now final question that now we know that you're going up against Tetsu, who just won with another very interesting match versus Meowmix. Do you think he's a strong opponent? Or do you have anything to him? Any shout-outs to Tetsu as you will be facing against him? 네, 이제 8강에서 태츠 선수랑 이렇게 경기를 붙게 될 텐데 한번 좀 도발 멘트 이 정도 한번 부탁드려도 될까요?
Yeah, she'll always crit, so no need. No need to build crit on her. That's the good thing, is that you just stack a bunch of crit damage. That's why Destruction set is so good.
泰数选手是一个非常强烈的玩家，并且他也有这个 Hall of Fame。我也一直把他就是当作为一个很强的一个竞争对手。但是呢，在这次比赛只有一个人可以成功，好吧？然后我觉得一定是我，并且我也喊话3注定，好吧？我们也就是哈萨马瑞哈萨选手。 然后我们会在决赛碰头。
일단 테스 선수는 정말 잘한다고 인정을 합니다. 그리고 경쟁자이기도 하지만 그래도 제가 더 잘할 것 같고, 그리고 저는 저의 경쟁자 라이벌은 하자마이라고 생각을 하기 때문에 일단 잘하긴 하지만 두고 봐야 할 것 같습니다.
Oh man, let's bring the translation. He's of course a very highly ranked in Hall of Fame, and he's a very strong contender. But I actually think my real opponent is Hazama Ray. Was the answer from Keith. Thank you so much for the interview and congratulations on the win. Keith 선수 인터뷰 정말 감사드리고 다음 주에 뵙겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
谢谢你的采访，恭喜你。
Thank you so much.
See you next week. Not just a great player, a indeed great interviewer as well. I thought it was a ChatGPT speaking. Man, you got some answers ready. One of the best interviews so far.
Yeah, and I love the
that
respectful trash
looked
talk.
ready for the match, and he sounded ready for the interview. He prepared for everything tonight.
Oh yes. Oh. That was the longest answer I've had in a while, ever since one of the other Korean players back in 2 years ago. where he didn't stop answering. Where he continued to answer for like the next 2 minutes, and I was writing down full notes for translation. But it was really, really fun. Tetsu versus Keith will be the last matchup for the quarterfinals. It's finally completed. Alibi Toshipopo, Azuma Ray, Omega, Magic Chi, Phantom.
Alibi versus Toshipopo. I'm kind of rooting for Toshipopo, guys. I think he's underrated. Hazamare versus Omega. I think Hazamare is gonna win. Rest in peace, Omega. Magic Chi versus Phantom. Phantom's has a strong showing this year. I think Phantom might be taking it. Tetsu versus Keith is Tetsu and Meowmix were so close. I think Keith has been cruising. I think Keith will take it.
The last day we do both the semifinals.
Yeah, so I'm going Toshipopo. I'm going Hazamare, Phantom, and Keith. Phantom versus Keith, I think it's gonna be close. I think Phantom might take it. And then Toshipopo versus Hazamare. I'm hoping Toshipopo takes it. I'm hoping.
Lots of exciting things.
Hoping Toshipopo makes it at the very end, be the finalist. So.
Round of 16 action. So bit of a different topic. What did you guys think about the single elimination round of 16, best of 5? We have a different format now compared to E7WC. Do you think, Baki, do you like this format better?
Should you drop your effect resistance on ML Aria? I have a little bit on ML Aria, so.
It's a really good format. It gives a lot of players a chance to kind of recover if they ever have a bad game or bad RNG. And
will the next stream be tomorrow or in a week? 16, it's in a week.
A lot of BO5, so we end up seeing a lot of different units. I mean, we even got to see Rusev, for God's sake. So it's a lot of fun.
Camilla, Camilla, I'd say she doesn't need ER, but
oh, yes.
I do put her on a little bit of ER. You're right with the calculations, so you get about 200 effect res, then 40%.
Remember it for a very long time. Clark, what do you think about the format?
I do have a little bit of resistance on her.
Speak for themselves. I always have a great time with you guys. Thank you so much at home for watching, but tonight especially, I had so much fun. The Rusid notwithstanding, my God, what a blast!
Still remaining 2 more days. 1 day next week and the week after to finish out, round out Epi7 Masters, a road to Epi7 WC towards the end of the year. We continue with the knockout stage quarterfinals next week. Thank you everyone for watching and have a epic weekend.
Do you seriously
Well then, there we go. Stream for the, well, their live stream is concluded, which is fantastic. Oh boy, what a wild ride. Not quite what I expected for the outcome of some of the matches, but hey, I'm glad it was short. But yeah, here, just so you guys see, this is my ML Aria. Can definitely sacrifice resistance, but kind of like the resistance on her here. I prefer having the 300 resist, personally. But I found this build to be pretty solid. I think, like, ways to improve it, drop resistance, improve, like, get more crit damage. But I don't know, I'm really liking it. I need one more imprint for the Aria too. I don't think I have an extra Aria laying around. Oh, we'll definitely hit harder with pen set. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I might be able to squeeze out a pen set on her. I'm not sure if I am able to. Now that I got more imprints, I should probably put her back into Fribbles. I might be able to. I don't even know if this is going to be able to find me something, but... Let's do crit damage, HP. I don't even know if it's possible. It might be possible. I will probably need to go tweak around with Fribbles to see if I can actually come up with something, but yeah. 10 is definitely hard. I'm definitely gonna need the triple S here. Definitely gonna need like a maxed out artifact too. The problem with Thorn of the Blue Rose, it gives defense and not HP. It's one thing I don't like about it, but it is such a good artifact to run on her. I don't believe there's a third code, Susanoo. Yeah, there are only 2 codes, so nothing else. You have many good HP subs on Penset? Destruction. Destruction Penset, right? What can we do? That's not a horrible piece, actually. I want stuff without crit rate. Ideally, I find pieces with like 0 crit. That's actually like the hardest part of the whole process, is to find something that doesn't have any crit rate. I can definitely craft. I can definitely craft specifically for her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's possible at the moment, but let's just say we use something like that. I just want to see if it's possible. It should be possible. We'll keep it like that. That's a nice piece. Hang on. Mod that for resistance there, technically. Okay. We're still missing a pen set piece. Wow, I really don't have enough pen set boots. Oh my god, all these are like free 88 boots. Okay, if I went and crafted stuff, I probably would be able to get something really nice. Something like this? I don't know. It will drop too much resistance. This is definitely something that Fribbles needs to help with. Don't think I can do it by hand. I think it's possible. I think it's possible if I went and crafted actual pieces for certain things. This is the best upgrade. to a stream you've seen. Yeah, I think this is possible. I need Fribbles though for that. It will definitely be possible to make my Arya better. Pen set and everything. I do like the resistance. I want at least, what was the calculation? She is what, 237? I would like 65 to 70 effect res. Whatever the conversion, I want her to have 300 effect res. 285 is good enough, but 300 is ideal. 300 is ideal. Yeah. She already does so well though. I don't need to improve her. I know the pen set would make her hit harder, but I don't think she needs it. Do a couple of these. Let's see if there's anything fun. Could cleave it. Yeah. Seems fun enough. Hey yo! Oh boy. We hit the Rinnoc. You guys are hilarious. Well, let's hope the quarterfinals next week are also pretty solid. Let's just hope that it's worth investing time into. This weekend has been kind of sloppy by them. Today was so much better than yesterday, but still kind of sloppy. Just because yesterday kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth for today, right? So hopefully next week we come in with kind of a blank slate. We're kind of chill and it'll be a good time, right? I'm hoping the quarterfinals will be hype. Keep in mind, this isn't even the Epic 7 World Championships. This is the like pre-Epic 7 World Championships that lead into it. So I'm hoping we have some good matches next week. I don't trust my Vildred to do anything. We'll see if we can sweep this one. I trust my evasion teams. These are always fun. What do I mean by that? I meant like yesterday's stream was mismanaged. I think like too much wait time, too much downtime, too much connection issues, whatever have you. And so coming into today, it's just kind of like a oh, I can't, oh, they're gonna have so much wait time, right? Like, it's just, it leaves that bad taste in your mouth. You still remember it, it's so recent, yeah? So, it would be nice next week if they came in, it was fresh, you know, we had a good experience today with a shorter stream. It's kind of nice. So hopefully, you know, again, next week we come back in and we're like, oh, well, hopefully it's gonna be good. And we have a more positive outlook instead of like just this negative criticism of how Smilegate runs their streams. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited for next week. I am. Now we've kind of, you know, we got the cream of the crop, right? These are the best of this group so far. And so I'm hoping we get some good matches. That's what I'm hoping for. We don't know if we will. Maybe it's just gonna be, you know, a bunch of Ruel trash again. But hey, whatever. I'm just gonna, before I forget, I need to re-gear Salome and Archdemon. So where is Salome? Salome just needed whatever the fastest necklace or fastest helmet I have is here. Not that one. Where's the other one? There you go. I had a speed set one. I was I guess it's this one. 292 speed? I guess so. We don't need a 296 Salome, right? 292 is good enough. Let's go for that. And then Arcdemon. Arcdemon, where's Arcdemon? Gotta make sure they're geared just in case I go into RTA and use them and then they're dog water and I wonder why. We could just put on Rinox's old piece, right? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yep, perfectly fine. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, that's awesome. Will I do another stream for fun later this week before the finals of Masters? I don't know. I'll be honest, I've been super busy lately with just... I still have a bunch of papers to grade actually. Grades are due on Monday. They're due on Friday, but there's a huge like educational system hack. I'm sure you guys know, or at least heard of the news of like the Canvas hack and stuff. My school system does use Canvas along with like 9,000 other institutions around the world. I keep getting baited by this red dot. I hate that red dot. There we go. Okay. And so yeah, that ended up postponing our grade. So the grades are going to be due on Monday. So I have a lot of grading to do this week. And I just have a lot of stuff to prep as well. So we'll see. We'll probably try to do more regular streams moving forward. Like once Epic 7 Masters are kind of done. I might try and do like, I want to try to do like a stream a week. It would be obviously like a lot earlier than like these streams. And then I would probably, we can come in, we can do a ton of cool things now, right? We can play RTA, which is awesome. But I really want to check out this feature here where we can watch other people play, right? I've actually never used this feature. Oh, feature under temporary wait, what? Oh, okay. Can I refresh it? Oh no, I can't. You can't refresh or anything. Can't spectate. Okay, under temporary maintenance, guys. But look, you can watch like the top players. These are all rank 27, rank 20. Oh, ooh, did it refresh? No. Okay, I guess we can't do anything. That's why no one can watch. But I would really love it if we can come in here and just sit down and just like watch other people play if we really want to. Right? Will be kind of cool. Yeah, lots to look forward to in terms of content. And I think I want to try to make... I want to have the like backseat battling series that I kind of stopped doing. Just sitting in random lobbies watching people play and just kind of commentating over them. That was kind of fun, but they didn't always guarantee good matches because then you'll have like super one-sided matches and stuff because people didn't have the same ranks and things. I think I might bring back backseat battling for these high rank like legend matches. That would be super entertaining to watch, I think, because those guys go at it and they're scary. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna head off to bed now. It is not even 2:30. I'm so glad. So hopefully you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night wherever you guys are in the world. And I'll catch you guys next time. All right? Take care.